around. Crystal there.
Hello
Really nice
guys,
crouch shot.
sorry late हो गया
And
आज.
continuing
माफ
to
कर दो.
really have a hot start for Global Esports. Nizzy looking really strong in the first match for Team Secret. Able to at least get one down.
जीत रहे भाई.
That was a huge potential momentum swing here for Global Esports. You're going to have the Seekers available. Envy's got the Thrash, though, and a Showstopper available for Kelly S. So trying to figure this out. Now you know exactly where Kelly S is. I would expect a full retreat here from Global Esports.
आए.
I think they're wanting to try to bait out this Showstopper, maybe.
Yodotan is holding his own, holding the angle. They continue to peek into it, and Envy loses his life as well.
जीत रही भाई. अच्छा, कुछ भी कर दिया. Let's go G, bro.
Fantastic start to 2 rough rounds in a row here. Still an opportunity to try to work this one back into their favor. There's the swing from Ban, and Nizzy just no knowledge that he'd already gotten the cross there. But now Spike can be brought around. Lent going to be coming in. Global Esports set to go ahead and bring this gap to just 1 round.
Yeah, good awareness here from Ban, suspecting that there was going to be a fast rotation to try to cut him
क्या
off.
नेट डाला भी अंदर.
Pinging it out using a snake bite. And now you can throw the wall through, and it should be a save at this point for Team Secret. I do not expect them to make a go for this, and based on their positioning over on the other side of the map, absolutely going to be the case. A nice 2-piece, good read from GE that you know, Team Secret, even if they don't pop the Showstopper, might still try to get aggressive around that shower corner. They shut that down quickly. Ban makes a great counter read on Nizzy, able to slip past that corner over at Hookah. Tuck in the back and just find a perfect moment to strike. So really, this has been a fantastic map for Ban. He has been kind of keeping GE in some of these rounds.
G का map है.
And
Hacking map
continues to be a pivotal part of their success on that Viper roll. They're going to go hunting.
I mean, absolutely.
You want to get Yodotan that ult no matter what.
It's about to swing the corner. Peeks, and well, he'll get it in death. Wild Oreo able to hold on to the weapon. We'll have to go for a rebuy on the armor, but now just the 1 round separating. Showstopper as well as a Thrash online here for Team Secret. So even with the economy weakened, they still are going to have some decent tools to try to make a go of this.
For sure. I think the concern is that you had both of those ults in the previous round as well. Couldn't even get them started. Couldn't find any opportunity to use them because you were dead.
Right off the rip.
Yep. So maybe playing. Oh my God! Look at the short A. Yes.
Okay, not a rush though. Slowly creeping up, and it seems like decent read on this Poppy holding quite far back. Swing coming through. Showstopper still not to be seen. And now it's just going to be a multi-phase back in towards his position. And the bounce gets the grab on a 1. Ban is collapsing in from the opposite side. Dragged to his demise. That is going to be Nizzy gone. As Zespy now last one alive. Slowly working his way over here towards the A site.
It should be. Maybe a save might even be wise here, but maybe see if he can find one more.
Human not pushing out does make this, well, I was going to say, a bit more possible for him, but doesn't find the kill there. Grab net not deep enough, but they know that they have him completely corralled in and they want to get this gun out of hand. Swing in, a little bit whiffy there from Crystal.
Guns ही नहीं गिरेंगे बस.
Must be giving it a consideration, but ultimately should just play for the save. Slide down back through the spawn. No one else to really go on the hunt here, but Global Esports going to tie it up at 3-3.
Yeah, just running 3 back.
Let's go, G. Let's
the
go,
momentum
bro.
changes instantly.
आए.
Maybe a good time, in my opinion, for a timeout here from Team Secret.
Fully agree.
I mean, I think you've gone for a couple aggressive maneuvers that have been read and shut down by Global Esports, so now it might be more of a, you know, kind of dig back into what was working for you in those first 3 rounds, play for some of those traps at the chokes, try to use that initiator utility to catch your opponents when they have to make a move, and then just shut them down from there with some good crossfires and other things. But Global Esports read that beautifully. Push out from short was completely denied. You still are sitting on some big ults on both sides.
Ban having another big performance already. 8-2-0. Saw that impact that he was able to find on that ISO on Corrode. And
yeah,
well, if he's going to start the series like this with Corrode as the second map, let's start being a little bit concerned. Trying to find a way to shut this guy down.
Yeah, I'd love to see his ISO again. He was so clean. Other than the 1 kill contract where his double tap ran out just before he got in there. I asked him about it afterwards. I'm actually, did you get shot while you had the double tap up and then pulled the ult? He's like, no, it ran out. I was like, it'd be like that sometimes.
Gotta mind those timers. Wild Oreo, though, there you go. That's the shutdown we're talking about, man. Taking down nice and early as Trailblazer getting the spot onto 1. Showstopper now on the entry. Sent, but lands inside of the tube rather on the outside of it, so Envy keeps himself alive. Thrash still available. Answering Showstopper out from Kelly S. And Yeoman. Yutan now struck down. Gonna be a quick little double pivot here in the teleporter, but already these motions matched.
Alt point really आ गया
भाई और Poppy checking forward. Some spam through as the players do end up getting split up. 25 seconds remaining. This might just have to be a save from Global now.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough to get anything else to go. I mean, especially with the spike drifting so far away. I think you're right. It seems like the save has been called already. Yeah, unless he was going to just start sprinting into B to try to get the plant, but even then, would have Wild Oreo in position to stop it. So it seems like he's just going to explore, try to find some damage where possible, get a couple charges, because if he gets a kill, it could be just one away from that annihilation, but instead, getting killed. Popping for a little bit more, but ultimately will die. Orbital Strike going to be available here. It's nearly 4 ultimates online for the side of Global Esports, but it's a 4th round win here for Team Secret. Yeah. At the end of the day, this is exactly what I kind of wanted to see, more or less. Didn't even really need to use the initiator util too much. Mostly just getting it done with some good rifling, timely showstopper. But the overall theory much better there for Team Secret, in my opinion. Just trying to make sure that those choke points are well congested and well contested. Throwing up the grab net over early. There's no real follow-up off of that.
Grab net trying to get the position, see if they can catch anyone, but Kelly S playing back. Does not get caught. Spot out Trailblazer. Getting that right side exit from Showers. Quick little Trailblazer TP comes through from Wild Oreo on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Wild Oreo try to get a little bit interested in what's going on around the fountain. Try to push some space. Get a little bit of extra info. Allow Team Secret to lean a little bit more towards the safe side.
Do you read this forward press, though?
Oh, boy.
From Team Secret, because if you do, an orbital strike in this position could be everything, but instead, there it's just going to be facing forward into him. 2 quick kills, Nizzy, Kelly S, one apiece. That leaves now just Poppy to his own devices, finding the first. Smoke dropped. Only going to be sent. Poppy quickly rotating around. He's going to be choosing the weaker side of the map. That previous confirmation about the Sky being in position here, but he's making plenty of noise.
30 seconds left.
Footsteps heard, the call coming through, has to clear this corner, and it does not. It's about to be a little bit of a double take, but Team Secret back on the horse, able to find 2 rounds in a row, getting up to 5.
Yeah, this is kind of a gamble from Team Secret, but it pays off. You know, I think they were in the back of their mind saying, okay, they're with all these ultimates that Global Esports has, and the way that we won the last round, which was going back to playing a little bit more passive. This round, let's get aggressive a little bit in the mid part of the round, and maybe they won't anticipate it, and they absolutely are correct. So GE now going to take a timeout to kind of think about how they really want to use these ults, get some value out of it. Honestly, the one thing that's kind of concerning me for both squads is these ults have been sort of all over the place in terms of their impact and just whether they even get to use them in some rounds. They're going for these aggressive duels early. I think that's something that you'd want to work on, you want to talk about, making sure those ult cycles are really working in your favor. And a lot of fans for both squads out here today.
Is that like a bloody penguin?
Looks like it.
Or is it just like a spotted one?
Not sure.
Penguin, guys.
Well, it's either just vibing or it's been through hell.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with a penguin being associated with either of these teams, if I'm being honest. Are there penguins in the Philippines?
I think Secret has used to.
Is that kind of one of their mascots?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I guess the colors match, right?
Yeah.
With the animal and the team.
Yeah, black and white.
Yeah.
Won't claim to be an expert.
Nope.
Another net going to be sent out, but Trailblazer actually forces
आसमान में से उड़ के
position.
आ रहे भाई util. Valorant bro.
So no real chance of the
Precise
grab.
gunplay.
Yo, man. Quite a bit of damage. Pain Shell now going to be sent out. The Annihilation at the ready. Nizzy does end up getting caught up by that one.
Mindfuck agent है भाई
Funny kill
deadlock.
here onto Udaton, so we'll just end up being a 1-for-1 in the end. Get invested here from
ये में
Ban.
अल्ट किया, एक शॉट अल्ट किया.
Just over towards the edge of the spike. There's Crystal now, setting up the sonic sensors. Barrier mesh getting cleared out here.
अरे Kakashi, welcome to the stream.
Smosh goes out over the top.
Oh.
Base cleared out. The Thrash now chasing through orbital
अल्लाह
strike.
उड़े लग गया.
Called in. Nothing spotted
क्या फायदा
there.
के को फ्लैश का?
Dizzy over the top, not seeing anything either.
Oh,
Trailblazer dives forward, stun on the 2. The pit now dropped. Molly is there to try to cover this one, but Ban trying to hold his own. Only able to find the 1 kill. Flash being sent, dodged out.
हो गया,
The
टाइम
Fuse
खत्म हो गया.
starting to be stuck as they are frantically scrambling.
अच्छा
As
राउंड,
that
अच्छा
kill
राउंड,
comes
अच्छा
in,
हेल्प
they
किया.
cannot stop it. I mean,
क्या
this is
यार
a
views नहीं आ
messy
रहे
round, a
कैप्टन,
costly one at
किसके आ नहीं आ
that.
रहे?
Global Esports dumping a multitude of ultimates. They do
किसके नहीं
manage
आ
to
रहे
find
भाई,
the round
मेरे भी
win.
नहीं आ रहे भाई.
Really like the ideas on the retake here from Team Secret. Layering so much utility to clear out that Viper's pit and force Ban so far back he can't keep it up, and that's a really nice idea. You know, utilizing your sort of zoo comp
दोनों के
extremely
भाई.
well. I mean, they were throwing so much of the utility of the Thrash into the
Video
Dizzy,
upload करना है,
and the,
अभी live stream
the
में
Mantra
stream
Curse as
video
well,
upload
and then
करना
you're able
पड़ेगा.
to use the flashes and the Trailblazer, the whole kit and caboodle there for Team Secret, and they gave themselves a really good chance, but a nice decision there by Yeoman at the end to go for that final kill.
गई बेस कहीं गई.
Trailblazer not going to get out of that one fast enough. Yeoman does get struck down, but he's playing and operating by himself. Meanwhile, Executive
क्या
ready to
बोलता?
come through here onto the A side. A bite going to be lobbed in from Zespi to try to stave him off, but they're already forward in front of this one.
Oh
Cannot find
my.
the shots.
Spike planted.
Crystal
Late ult,
able to dodge
थोड़ा
out.
late हो गया.
Orbital strike just a hair too late from Nizzy. Global Esports get the spike planted. They get away relatively scot-free. Now just looking to try to hold them back. Seeker's going to be sent here from Wild Oreo. Quickly cleared out. Paint shelter delay. Dizzy over the top. Elias trying to clear out. Lamps there with the operator, but it's a challenging angle to try to get through. Wingman starting to defuse now. Gonna be interrupted. The moment he's landing, but the cleanup is good. Plenty of space. Just go ahead and pass this one over. Try to get that next showstopper online. Team Secret getting up to 6.
भाई निकालना पड़ेगा भाई राउंड.
Good opener
Attacking map है
for
तो.
Team Secret. Kelly S there. Saw that Trailblazer and knew right where it was coming from. Knew he could push this angle. There's no follow-up there. Yo, man, on his own. And then you're taking a bunch of damage as Global Esports on the way in.
भाई Phantom का अलग ही
Looking
range है,
over
मैं
towards
बता
Ban,
रहा हूँ.
He's got a good
Phantom
chance,
meta है bro.
but that toxic screen there. Everybody dies behind Ban's toxic screen. So at that point, that flank angle he has becomes not a flank angle where he's the last player. Really tough situation for him to be in. Good read there by Team Secret to stay on the other side of that util. Whiff there from Kelly S.
Good decision to go on the wide swing there.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
क्या हुआ hello.
What?
नेट गया था.
What?
That bite. I didn't see
an assist.
Yeah.
क्या हुआ लेकिन?
Well, 2 players did do a paint jump.
Oh my god.
Deep the backside.
Oh
dead.
my
Let's go forward.
god.
Dead.
लेकिन
Bam,
नेट से कैसे मारा रे?
likely about to be dead. Bosch at his feet, flush into the open. Zespi collecting. That's going to be
नेट से दो बंदे कैसे
flawless.
मरे?
As Global trying to
Replay guys,
ramp up the
replay.
pace, and
Flawless.
but they got blowed up.
Yep, they did. And that's at like
in the half.
the back of A short, well, attacker side of A short. I'd love to see this again. I don't know if there was some spam damage they took or.
Replay.
Please.
Replay hello?
Okay.
हाँ नेट डाला.
Oh, right as they go through the wall, get hit with some decay, and then the fade goes deeper than they anticipate, I suppose.
I suppose. Not sure why
Huh.
you wouldn't get an assist at Zespi there, but whatever.
I guess it technically isn't damage dealt.
Oh, I suppose. But wouldn't you get it for like just like controllers if they're in the smokes and they get the kill? Or
You
something?
shoot through a smoke.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't claim to understand the assist logic. Well, the Viper's pit in short kind of forces the hand here of Global Esports to either go B or trying to find a way to flush out. that
लेकिन
pit,
भाई
and
क्या नेट
that
था,
allows
नेट से
you
दो
as
बंदे
Team
किसे
Secret
मारे थे?
set
ये
up
में
on your
नल्टी
strong
कर दिया
side
उसने?
on B, but maybe a quick
कितना
pivot to
हरामखोर है
showers,
भाई.
could be in order.
ए शॉट सॉरी,
Got some
ये
time
मेन
to
बोल
work
रहा हूँ,
with
ए
here.
शॉट.
Being very passive, our Team Secret initially. Clear the Trailblazer quick. You see the raise that kind of is going to keep Team Secret curious.
अरे नहीं, डॉग जो जाने देता. Oh my god.
The punish, Yunotan, I think he sends the rocket from beyond the grave, is able to find a kill.
रॉकेट तो गया भाई.
This is already such a poor start. Killian still having a showstopper himself, as SB now abandoning the pit. Wrapping around from behind.
भाई उसका
there. Quick check,
माँ
doesn't
कसम उसका
know
लड़क भी आ गया.
From the push forward, gain even more space here. Global effectively
खत्म है भाई. किधर जाएंगे? किधर जाने के लिए स्पेस भी नहीं है लोग को. जाना साइड पे ही पड़ेगा ये लोग को.
holding the door here at guard
गया.
and showstopper sent, but they are already dead. Nizzy finds a 3K. Team
बढ़िया
Secret
खेला,
find
nice round, nice
themselves
round.
up 8-4 at the half.
Yeah, this is
अच्छा
a
खेला बे.
really
ये
solid
सीक्रेट ने अच्छा खेला.
side for Team Secret. Lots of good reads, understanding their composition well, putting it into good places to be effective. That's a great shot there from Envy.
ये कुछ भी मारते रे लोग भाई.
Basically ending the round with that shot.
कुछ भी मार देते हैं लोग.
And yeah, I mean, a good understanding of their macro as it
पागल
went
लोग
on,
हैं
in
भाई
particular,
लोग.
some good adjustments midway through that half. Not much else to say, but again, this map tends to be pretty defender-sided, so, you know, if Global Esports gets the pistol, can get their follow-up.
Well, they also have, you know, this deadlock, so.
Right.
She looks familiar.
Yeah, who dat?
Just, I don't know, it's good to see the fans traveling.
Someone's
over to
auntie,
show
yeah.
their support, so
Yeah.
that's very good. Gotta love the representation and the fandom
Oh
spreading
my
far and
god,
wide.
G.
Yeah, there's...
The youngsters here going for the crystal pose. I'm not really sure what the hand pose is supposed to mean.
I don't know either.
5 and an upside down, like, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know what it is.
Maybe he's making like a K.
Well, it's kind of, it's sort of is like Kong Kong's, but Kong Kong's is like
Yeah.
just
Up and
like
down.
that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The only other one that I know is the old Fate Nation. Like a decade ago.
I don't think it's that.
Something tells me it's not that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the cool part is as well, like, especially for Global Esports, you know, sometimes you catch fans out in the lobby, and I'm like, well, who are you here to support today? And they're like, Global.
4-8
like,
half
that's
है.
cool. Like,
Defending.
you know, and they're from all these
Attacking
different
no, very defending
regions
goal.
and everything, so literally living up to their name, but, you know, Team Secret as well. Got a
Pistol
little bit of
round है भाई.
representation
सही है pistol round
across
में लोग
Southeast
को.
Asia. So, a lot of fans are very excited for this matchup.
B में belongs
Good amount of
back
damage.
here.
Pushed out there. Still trying to scale
Oh,
forward. And Wild
बाप
Oreo
रे.
wins too. Just that bad both just struck down, and what started off as decent damage, a decent look is
ये तो शुरू होते
quickly
ही खत्म हो गया bro.
silenced.
ये तो शुरू होते ही खत्म हो गया लो.
Another pistol. Another round win, 9-4 here for Team Secret.
GG's.
Global gonna be kicking themselves.
Oh, no doubt, but that's just, you know, again, Team Secret feeling it and outplaying their opponents. Wild Oreo, 16-5 right now in the Sky. Like I mentioned, this is his third most played agent. He's really comfortable on Sky, and it's showing some timely util, but frankly, it's just been really good shooting to boot. That has just completely dismantled Global Esports' hopes. It is going to be Yo Man with the Sheriff.
Anti-flash खेल रहे
Hold
हैं.
down Long B along with Crystal, the IGL. 4-1 split. GE with not quite the full gamble stack. But here as Team Secret, you want to be really diligent. You want to figure out where your opponents are. And that should have, I think that Trailblazer saw too.
Yo Man has to reposition. Chunk down the 67. Stays alive. Team Secret still with an opportunity to try to go for a pivot, which
अरे?
Global Esports are already starting to match here.
Rotate क्यों कर रहे हैं?
Picking out from Secret, reading a potential push here from Yudotan quite well. At the same time,
अबे
SB
बिना इन्फो के रोटेट कर दिए लोग ने.
alone here on the A site. So it's 4 players v1 for both teams, just on different sides of the map. Is SB about to go creeping in? Finds one. They're on the iPad.
घुसे बी पे गए भागे बी पे.
Himself back into the game. Before
दो
he ends up
बंदे
taking
इतने
him
बी
down,
पे
but
घुसे
still a
थे.
good amount of damage.
30 seconds left.
10 on him, 37 on Yomen. Tom looking to come around the back here. Finds Nizzy, but will be held at bay as, I mean, they're just going to try to flush him out. Paint Shell to buy himself some space. Free swings trying to find a bit of damage. Meanwhile, back here on the side, Kelly has him.
Oh, nice.
Crystal, a headshot.
और ये एक गन गिरा दे भाई, ये एक गन गिरा दे, मस्त मजा आ जाएगा.
See if he can find some more.
Oh,
damage.
nice
He
one.
does. Force off of this, pushes forward. Bulldog now going to be collected. Trying to slow creep up.
हाँ एंटी भाई बढ़िया ब्रो, अच्छा राउंड था.
Decent damage going to be dealt here, but it's still Team Secret now reaching double digits.
Yeah, I mean, normally
ठीक है, अभी निकालना पड़ेगा राउंड अभी.
As global esports, but given the state of the rounds, you might not be. You play this pretty darn well though. As global esports, you're giving yourselves really good opportunities. You're coming from a whole bunch of different angles. Like the game plan here, great for global esports. You just don't have the weapons, of course, to really convert, but still do hefty damage. You're able to kind of re-wrap, come from literally every angle from
ये कहाँ से गिर रहा है भाई?
make things really tricky for Team Secret. So the plan good, you know, the execution also good, but it is what it is when you're on the eco. Sonic sensor up in hookah there, kind of give you a little advanced warning. But the strong side going to be a little bit of showers control being taken by global. So kind of play off that sonic sensor at short if that ends up being the attack vector. Team Secret throwing out the boombot. What kind of?
Oh my god.
NB continuing to be on. Finds himself a second off screen. He gets a third as well. It's another triple with the Guardian for him. Only the paint shell able to take him down as Yomen now all alone. And he's rotating back towards the A side. Now here's the final teleporter. And now he's going to come back to B, but Team Secret say, well, let's just go back to A.
Yep. I feel like I'm starting to realize that we could add Envy to our Guardian God pantheon alongside Munchkin, because good God.
It's been a hell of a map so far.
Oh.
Yomen again.
Do anything about this? Yeah, he's just consistently finding himself as being the last player in these positions. Just be ADS'd in, slowly swinging the corner. Yomen getting closer. Slots up alongside the wall. And there's the peek.
Oh,
Finds
nice.
the first. Minimal damage going to be suffered. Taps the spike. 3 swings, and Wild Oreo will be able to win it out. Team Secret, yet again, converting the bonus. Just need 2 more round wins. Global Esports in a very rough spot. I'm curious to see if they call
match
the final
point.
Kind of have to. Oh, no way, dude. They come through the teleporter. They're just right there for Envy. Oh, man. I mean, the shooting has been super crisp, obviously, for Team Secret. They're just making timely reads as well. So this is such an encouraging start again for this Filipino team. Do have Envy's ult again, coming into round 4 of the half. So that thrash in particular on this side, really.
मैं make you dodge कर रहा हूँ flash
at least clearing space for you to get an execute to go.
In real life dodge कर रहा हूँ, आदत हो गई है मेरे को.
As an investment into this round for Global Esports. They're gambling a bit here. 3 Guardians, 2 Bulldogs. Much cash behind it. Man's position going to be revealed. Kelly's going to use the util to at least flirt with clearing it.
It's all an attempt just to drum up some interest here for B.
3 Guardian, 2 Bulldog, bhai.
Poison's off.
Just able to go ahead and slot himself next to that teleporter.
Oh, bit timing hota to acha hota bhai.
Taken down, ban rewarded with an elimination there. Wii Sports in the right position, but now starting to rotate out. Yudotan
क्या गंदा रीड है भाई.
Line share of this A side is completely opened up.
Timing
Playing
bhi.
within lamps. Double stack here from Showers.
30 seconds left.
They've been
तो ये
so
शॉट
bad
अच्छा
about
ठीक
this.
है. अच्छा रीड है. क्योंकि शॉट
Flash going to be
कंट्रोल.
avoided. Grab of the orb crystal gets himself an annihilation. Wingman going for the plant. If he bounces it out, might be able
Oh,
to.
nice one.
A quick little
Round
hit
there.
onto Zespi. Popping, watching him to find that kill. A two-player advantage here for Global Esports as they look to try to get this retake going. Wild Oreo, however, has two lined up.
ये नहीं था भाई, ये नहीं करना था. हाँ.
Still small advantage.
दो
here
बंदे
for some
गलत मार
Global
दिया
Esports.
उसने.
They can't really afford to have any more losses. Need to try to close out this round. As well, it's going to be a barrel stuffed crystal. We'll be able to find a kill. As Envy slowly creeping around the corner. Poppy has the headshot. So there you go. Global Esports able to break this
Guys,
win
comeback हो
streak.
सकता है.
Get themselves up to 5,
Comeback
but still
or
are in a massive deficit.
Again, good map presence from Global Esports there. Good plans on the back of seeding over that short A space with the man advantage. You know, there was a moment where maybe they read it might be a B attempt. But they're coming from every different angle there. Short, link.
One enemy.
रुक जा.
Feels like
टाइम आउट था.
Team Secret looks so on point today. A lot of different ways.
हाँ.
But I will say, you know, I'm liking a couple of these rounds for Global Esports. The big picture ideas seem to be well thought out. They're constantly making these
लोग फेस छुपाते
retakes
हैं.
look really doable, even when they were on the eco. So see if they can continue that, or if Team Secret has something up their sleeve to get an answer. But you know, so much of the early part of this game is just trying to get the read on your opponent, using all that extra initiator util, kind of scout for some info, try to bait some reactions. So much of this is coming down to that game of, you know, oh, are we sending the Raze util for real or not? Is that Sky there on their own, or is there more behind it? Make it tough to read, and everybody's got rifles except for Yudotan, who's got a Guardian.
Orb not yet taken. Flash in, Thrash to chase. Zespi does get spotted. Yudotan trying to scale forward here, but at the same time,
Oh my god, nice. TK. Hookah control ले लिया, long control ले लिया.
Kill found with minimal damage suffered. Orb still available, would give a showstopper here,
Spike planted.
as well as potentially the Seekers. Envy though, checking around from long. Yudotan holding the angle, spotting as we cut away, and they're both going to just not get taken out.
Nice one,
looking back
Bobby.
on one. Kelly S. Still playing forward here, trying to hold the spawn. The rest of the team
Nice
trying to
one.
push. Ban clearing out one. Nizzy finding a kill, but down to 41. Tap with the spike. Orbital going to be sent in. Poppy now all alone, eating a tiny little lick of damage at the time. Starting to dwindle. Kelly S tucked into the corner. The gun barrel going to be spotted. Poppy finding the kill.
Real bull?
Ball time
Nah.
is available, but he has to get onto the spike right now. He's trying to bait Nizzy forward, but Nizzy is not buying it. The peak confirms it. He'll run away and can't even escape the blast.
चलो भाई,
radius.
map 2.
All weapons lost, all lives
Match
gone.
point.
Team Secret themselves now up to map point.
Again, though, a good counterplay here from Team Secret, turning up the pace, getting deep into spawn, recognizing that one of the things that's potentially going to cost them is the fact that
One enemy.
Global Esports is able to take their time, you know, coming through spawn, coming through short, and then setting up for the retake, hitting you from just about every angle possible, and they're going to get ahead of it this time, and that offers them just that little bit of extra comfort they need to get back into their crossfires on the post plant. Maybe deal death blow. Nice shot from Nizzy.
16, 5 and 5. Looking damn clean here to start things off on Bind, and Crystal dead off the rip. Weakens any defensive setup here for the side of Global Esports, so we'll just be a 2-2 split Like Team Secret going to try to creep over here towards the B site. Trailblazer, at least for now, to scout things out. And Yeoman trying to go on the peak, and Wild Oreo is just going to be a bit too fast there with the shot.
You've got 2 kills on this side of the map. The Bird did not confirm anything in hookah. Should be a pretty easy B push from here on out.
Must have just full dive into the teleporter and tie the 2 players from Global. I think this is going to be a nigh impossible retake for him.
GG's.
Wingman gets the plant. Showstopper in the end, going to be a waste here from Kelly S, but doesn't matter too much. Knows that the space is opened up. Paint Shell's going to be lobbed in. Zespi holding close. Udaton, that Showstopper not going to get to see the light of day. As Poppy and Ban now have their work cut out for them. The only util that they have available are the mollies. Smoke in their face. Long angle being double stacked.
Last player standing.
Clear out, great timing there. Great snap, Poppy. Needing an ace clutch sooner rather than later, but KPS will not allow it. 13-5. Team Secret
guys.
continuing to find value here on their opponent's map picks as they start off this series. And now we do get to go to Corrode. Global Esports looked damn clean.
Yeah.
First map, video.
Really good ones. They rely on just great shooting, great opening kills. They were really on point today, at least on this map.
Can they find the 2-0? Can they get that done? It's something that has eluded them quite a bit. It's kind of been the inverse talent a little bit, where it's win that first map, lose the follow-up ones. That's what we're
नेक्स्ट देखेंगे कोरोड मैप भाई कोरोड मैप में क्या चलता है
much like we saw versus Nongshim, they just need to avoid the rally back, continue to shut down this. Pretty much good performance from him. Some nice moments from Poppy. We were not seeing that value, that heavy impact from Udaton like we had seen just a couple days ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Rays, you know, if you looked at the stats in the pre-match, their Neon versus the Rays, the Neon was light years ahead, but the Rays was still good. Here, though, not really quite up to snuff for Udaton. I think part of that's just some of the map stuff as well, but, you know, the Neon may be the play for him here. I don't know.
All right, well, once again, going to be treated to Corrode. We'll see if that is going to lead to a map 3 or if Secret will be able to get a win on the board. We'll go ahead and pass it back over to the analyst desk so they'll break down the action here from Bind.
Thank you so much. Team Secret is starting off really strong. All smiles on the side of Secret, for especially considering all of us have been doubting them. This could still be a 2. But
some like small things that you could relate back to how Boom played this map in a set.
गाइस मेरा करियर देख के हंसो मत हां गोल्ड से सीधा सिल्वर भाई कितना माइनस किया 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 मैचेस मैंने 8 मैच में 4 मैच तो मैच एमवी 2 बार तो मैच एमवी 3 4 2 बार दिए भाई टीम क्या होता है मेरे साथ दिक्कत क्या होता है
the grand scheme of things they just executed cleaner in this game, and that was really the telling part. I don't think like this was a massive underperformance from Global, I would say, but I just felt like Team Secret looked like much more solid than them in this game.
Yeah, Nizzy winning the majority
death match. Warm up.
Hi, bende ka hai
Wait until I blind them to strike.
Fight!
Claw through them. Give in.
काम guys. अरे कामेन का माता. सब लोग इधर ही से आएंगे क्या? Speaker.
Killed.
ऑफ चला लो भड़वे लोग, ऑफ चला लो तुम लोग.
Sage killed. Be gone. No.
Dominating. Dominating.
वही सोचो दिक्कत क्या हो रही थी. Guys.
Dominating.
I am very bad at this game. Very bad at this game.
Silence. Sage killed. Sage killed. No.
Yes, tra.
10 kills remaining.
No. Removed. No.
ये कुछ confirm.
No.
Agas.
5 kills remaining.
अरे अरे सेज सेज कॉमेडी कर दी सेज ने.
One kill remaining.
चलो चलो मैच स्टार्ट हो रहा है, चलो मैच पे। विंडो कैप्चर का है। अभी ठीक है ना?
And I really like the Neon as the choice of duelist as well as the solo fade in it.
No surprises over here on the side of GE, sticking with that double duelist, Raze and ISO. So I think once again it's about how well Team Secret have prepared for this, because GE not looking to change things here and hoping to replicate their performance from earlier on this week.
This is going to be very exciting. I can't see. Who's that playing Neon? My eyes are...
Zesty.
Oh, okay. So we can see... the producer zooming in from my old eyes. Okay, this is going to be very exciting. I do like the agent comp, like you guys said, but it's very curious, of course, who is playing these roles. With that, we are going to go into, I think, what's going to be a very exciting corrode. So we're going to send it back to our casters, Seth and Clinton.
Let's go, corode.
There we go. Thank you very much. Here we go. Map 2. Corode once again. This time picked by Team Secret. Bringing out this composition for the first time. The desk was talking about, they know what to expect here from GE. The double duel still in play. The other aspect of this, as Crystal finds a kill, just spamming down into mid, is of course going to be Yeoman here on this stage. Saw how effective he was at just slowing down the pace, as well as enabling for some very good post-plant setups.
Off angle पे खड़े थे
Shot though, spam does get taken down. Hits.
Oh, उसको पता नहीं था दो बंदे उधर। अरे
Continuing his run here from the previous
लोग क्या है?
get tagged down through the smoke to 35. Himself alive, however.
ठीक है जी सकते हैं।
Segment broken. The access is there for Team Secret to get the plant in.
Yudotan going to come on a wide swing. Crystal going to try to come from the crane side of the map. And they're going to go for the plant. Wild Oreo, so weak, but man, he's been hitting some great shots. Envy is Envy.
Yudotan needing to try to clear this out. Has a paint shell. Does he pick left or pick right? Looks like he's still trying to face forward here. Bottom of the one. Paint shell lobbed in. Paranoia to try to delay the push coming through. Envy wanting to collect this.
Oh, भाई ये गलत कर दिया भाई.
45 health between the two of them. Crystal backpedals the haunt. Gone. Another tap, but this is well played here from the side of Team Secret. Doing it patiently.
Oh, nice one.
Looking for the first, just around the corner. Wild Oreo able to escape, but now needs to try to re-clear this. The swing in, and Crystal has it done.
Nice round, nice round.
Just about be there. Yep. Little
nice
over
round,
a
nice
second
round,
to
Crystal,
spare.
nice round.
As Global Esports with a Red Bull clutch from Crystal get themselves their first pistol of the series.
Man, oh man, this is on a knife's edge. Crystal playing this very, very well. Finds the right timing, pull it to half, the right timing on the opening kill. Looked like this was just going to be Team Secret continuing this runaway freight train that they started bind with. It's great paranoia as well from Wild Oreo. I mean, even though Team Secret doesn't win this round, man, oh man, this is so well played by him overall. Just can't quite get there. So weak already. Comes down to that 1v1, and Crystal, good for it. Throws out the haunt early. I think Envy took some damage there. Nizzy. Excuse me.
Quite a bit. Some shots in the push coming through. Tries to get the reset, but Zespi able to break the shield and find the kill. Relay bolt now. Sent forward.
That was a bit
Force by the way.
Yeah, force into that Guardian in hand.
Force ये लोग
Very fast pace set here from the side of Team Secret. Can he catch Global off guard? And so far it has.
New meta चल रहा है भाई, force कर रहे हैं
towards Yard. Double face is there. No man, gonna be good for one with a singer. And Poppy has the follow-up.
ठीक है.
Player advantage now here in the hands of Global Esports. Guardian and Spectre tucked behind the box. Trying to spam him out. Crystal able to find it, and Poppy wins the fight. 3 players surviving, the Force not finding value. 2-0 start here for the side of Global.
Force के बाद क्या बोलेंगे?
Going to be difficult now for Team Secret to recover from. Certainly you would expect that this next round is going to be another pretty weak bye. And they try to just force the issue. Don't mind the play call here from Secret. You know, when you're going up against this Sage comp, if you can find the side of the map that the Sage isn't going to be on, which, as we saw with Global Esports the other day, a lot of times Yeoman's going to be over on the B side. That seems to be their preferred side. You know, when you saw Foxy 9
Sheriff
play,
or Shield?
more on the A side, but a lot of times you're going to be challenging Crystal and Ban on the ISO. So they opt to just turn up the tempo, go for the force buy. Sheriff's now try to get something going here in this third round, and Zespi got clipped.
Yeah, damage taken, but considering the weaponry,
Yeoman lurk
there
कर
was
रहा
a
है
clean
sir.
shot coming through, so it does stay alive with just about 60 health. Slide forward into mid though. Yudotan, very aggressive position, looking to try to intercept it. He's going to start hearing these footsteps. Prowler cleared, Jiggle Peak spotting him. Let's just make a quick little exit there with the blast packs. Well, at the same time though, locking off the access here into the B site.
उधर कहाँ देख रहा है?
Wall segment going to be broken. Yeoman still with one slow
Mid
orb.
control मिल गया चुके लो.
Quick smoke from Poppy there, just in case. Oof.
Oh, but a great shot. Weapon protected here for now. Envy would love to get a recovery on this. Sprint forward.
Nice
second
one,
shot coming
Ray.
through. Popping some covering fire. Crystal was well joining in as his
Nice one रे Crystal. क्या cover दिया भाई इसो के लिए?
Nizzy now. Last one standing, just tucked inside of this nebula.
30
Dissipates.
seconds left.
Scouting around, looking for some damage and finds it. Yeoman does get tagged up, but now you've got the full forces of Global Esports rotating around the back. Their participation, however, not going to be further needed. Yeoman able to hold his own, and that is going to be the bonus conversion now coming through. Bonus in quotations coming through here for Global Esports.
Really nice play.
एक round free का दे दिया बे. Save करते तो मिल जाता था.
Even though you lose, Yudotan is able to find one, and then throws out that vulnerable. Gets a couple assists, and they just cut down Team Secret. Yeoman good on the backside. So this is kind of more of what you were hoping to see in terms of the macro game play out for Global Esports. That Sage make things really difficult to go for the B site. Able to make mid kind of a meat grinder. And that's why you saw, I think, Team Secret try to attack A early, try to attack A on that force buy. That is a quick clear of that wall.
मर गया ये.
The reveal as well. Slow gonna be trying to get lopped in here.
अरे क्या है?
Disgusting
नॉन बाबू
reposition.
लग
He
गया.
should have absolutely been dead. Will finally fall. Poppy trying to bail him out, ends up losing his life as well.
अरे
Quickly things starting to
ये क्या
spiral here for
था?
Global.
That was a great backup play. Make sure that they had Poppy covered. Oh, Crystal with the Guardian though.
Still deathless. Holds his own.
He's feeling it.
Yudotan now needs to go big here.
दो लेना
But
पड़ेगा.
it's just opting to try to hold this door
हाँ
with the reset.
खत्म match भाई.
Down B.
It is so damn clean. Critical kills found. Nizzy now once again asked to do it all. A chance at maybe try to get the jump, but it seems like this is overall being well read. Global Esports
कहाँ जा रहा है?
adapts
कहाँ जा रहा
what they
है?
haven't given up.
30 seconds left.
Once again, you know, still in hand, a timing might be found.
Enemy remaining.
There you go, Nizzy, able to get it, but Crystal swoops in from behind. Johnny on the spot. Now 8-0, as it's going to be 4-0 start here for Global Esports.
Yeah, he's finding fantastic impact, and he's gonna have a nightfall to boot. So this is exactly what you want. So well played here by Yeoman to throw that.
Yeoman
that
का
orb.
ये था भाई.
Able to tuck in behind his own wall to keep himself alive. Zespi trying to figure out where the hell he went. Yudotan,
One enemy.
yep,
Last player
That's a-
standing.
much needed double. Big impact from your duelist, and obviously the IGL fragging out. So things starting to go really well here for Global Esports. Gonna have the Odin, gonna have another Outlaw, this time in Yeoman's hands. As it is half armors across the board for Team Secret.
Carlo gets an early check, wrap around the elbow there from Ban. See if anyone goes on the approach, but Crystal says hello with the
Odin
Odin.
चलाता है भाई ये. Crystal भाई Odin
Gonna be
की.
shut down. Yudotan trying to push forward out of the smoke, ends up falling, but Ban at the same time able to find two, and that's a spike now dropped. Crystal still holding the angle.
Right there.
See if he can get some more eliminations here without losing his life. So there's the spot out. The spray starting to come in. He's got him lined up. It's a 3K for him in the round. I believe now 11-0. GE5-0.
Well, this is really
Yeah,
scary
it's
for
all
Team
right.
Secret. Sure, you're going to be able to buy into this round, but you have a couple ults for yourselves, but all the ults available for global esports really
चल
impactful
भाई
ones.
क्या सीन है?
Things
Crystal भाई
very,
पागल
very
हो गए.
scary.
वो
Nice
बड़ी-
play from Ban. Didn't even have to reset the double tap, able to find two. And now the energy there for global esports, and now the first time out of the series for Team Secret. Again, I don't mind the ideas here from Secret on some of these rounds to turn up the tempo towards A. Again, that's generally where the Sages are going to be. You could just, maybe you could just bully your way past the Fade and Ban, but you know, it almost worked on the Force Buy, but here this is just well read, well shut down. Now you got to try to figure out some new ways to get some space on this map. Try to find ways to battle for mid potentially, or if you're not, I'd like to see some of the deadlock util out a little bit sooner to maybe keep track of any deep pushes, deep lurks, because we've seen like Yudotan or somebody always kind of trying to find their way to get downstairs, get towards mid-bottom, and see if they can break open those extra angles, and that could be really troublesome for Team Secret. So maybe some of the sonic sensors and other things to keep track of your flanks if you're not going to be feeling as comfortable. But I don't mind the composition here for Team Secret. I think it's pretty well in line with what I thought a lot of teams would be running on this map, to be honest.
Sure.
Just got to find ways to kind of find a little bit more value. Need Zespi to really step up on this Neon.
One away from an overdrive. Swing out, Yudotan. Able to find one, but Wild Oreo coming away with two.
He's done it again. He's so ready. They always have that extra layer behind Zespi.
They know that the Sage is here as well, and they know that that ult is going to be online, so want to continue to try to watch this angle. Outlaw shot. Able to clear that out. Ban now looking to try to reinforce this position in case they scale off of the C's. Seems like Team Secret still very much wanting to push this side of the map. Wall going to be raised. Segment broken. Yeoman's still able to find that one kill. His net gets the grab. Ban doesn't have the shield raised. It's the annihilation out. Going to be spotted there. Spam. Set. There you go.
Oh my god, Crystal bhai.
Tell me how you feel about that one, Achilles.
It's Crystal's such a good player.
I mean, he's what, 9-0 now?
12-0.
12-0?
12-0. He killed 3.
7-0 bhai, Crystal bhai. Crystal bhai clutch pe clutch maar
Let's see
rahe.
if he can clutch this.
14-0 हो जाएगा
Does
भाई.
he throw the Nightfall?
I think if he could get it to a 1v1. There's a weapon swap available. Shots have come through, and okay, I was gonna say, Nizzy, you have to hit that shot or else you are going to be dead. Now, Team Secret are able to go ahead and get themselves a round win. Still, though, good amount of cash available to the side of Global Esports.
This is just pretty similar in terms of like the early round ideas from Team Secret. It's just that this time it's a lot more
भाई
aggressive.
spray आ गया था, almost spray आ गया था
Global
भाई.
Esports, and they're kind of the ones at the disadvantage, peeking around that corner,
He's got another one.
and they overcommit. Well, yeah, he's sitting on boatloads of cash. So many ults again, though.
दुनिया भर के अल्टे अभी.
Sitting on tons of ults, so this is a
8 अल्टे भाई.
pivotal round in this map, especially for Team Secret.
Again, wall segment going to be broken. Yeoman considering the peak. Watching for it. Meantime, Pain Shell's just clearing out that mid cubby.
Don't आया
Hear
नीचे
that
तो
drop
मेरा.
down. Prowler cleared. Yeoman having to back away now. Neon on the opposite side. This could very quickly be him getting overwhelmed. Sets up the slow orb. Nebula gets popped. That'll hold him back here for now.
You just heard so many guns on the other side of that wall. So now you know that maybe you can start taking a little bit of extra space, seeing Ban creep up just a little bit of stairs.
As he has the operator, you don't really want to try to go for a kill contract here. Swing out though, we'll just be able to get one and get out. Utilizing that wall timing against Team Secret, just
Gun change
disappearing
करके kill
behind the
contract
veil.
लेगा obviously.
30 seconds
This
left.
angled position
Gaya.
though.
Gaya.
Oh no.
Finds it again. Shield raised. Nizzy does manage to go ahead and answer it back. Wild Orion out TPing in behind. Nightfall. Don't believe gets the catch, but Crystal
Crystal भाई love you यार.
Can't get the pivot. Wild Oreo opens up the A
Crystal
site.
love you यार.
10 seconds left.
Sensor going to be cleared. Barrier mesh there. Net at the ready. Kelly S just looking to delay. Hit now. Going to be dropped here onto the site. Newman has the res. Could potentially push over. Try to bring Ban back into this and maybe get a grab with the ultimate onto the Viper. See what they opt to do.
Oh, nice one.
Bounding forward. It finds Wild Oreo. He gets cleared out. Is his position now going to be a little bit more known?
Oh,
Hey, pull
He's in the
लिया
ground. Is he
भाई.
gets pulled, but it's going to be the operator.
Oh my
And Yeoman has
god,
Kelly at the
क्या
same
round
time.
निकाला ये लोगों ने. Damn
Gorgeously
bro.
played out. Global Esports.
भाई क्या टाइम पे रिव आया उसका, क्या टाइम पे अल्ट मारा उसने, वो भी ऑफ के साथ.
I
Ball
love
of
this.
steals.
Absolutely love this round from Ban.
Called it.
You absolutely did. I mean, this is just so well thought out by Global as well. The way that they're able to cycle these ults. I mean, if you find the Viper there, great. With the Showstopper, you don't, well, guess what? You've got a kill contract. And Ban is
क्या round निकाला
so
भाई.
clutch with that operator.
I thought he was going to swap weapons before sending the ult, but still able to find the shot with the op.
Man's just got the confidence.
ओ भाई सीधा क्या एंट्री लिया है लिंक.
Nizzy's
ये
not,
लिंक पे
though.
सीधा घुस रहा है.
Continues to just get battered on these
Yes.
approaches. Slow Orb's just going to be cycled in here from Yeoman. At the same time, main being held, the Nebula
Nightfall आया.
will be dropped soon as Nightfall goes across.
Oh,
Push
nice.
out of this smoke. Poppy gonna be good
19.
for one. You're not now getting involved. The push onto the corner. Bucky not finding the value. Does he still
ठीक
be
है,
able to
ठीक
find a
है.
kill? But now a 2v3. Held at bay here, our team secret.
कौन आया था?
Been scooped up.
भाई
And this might just have them pivoting right into Ban's open arms. That operator was staring through the connector into mid, but he's actually starting to reposition. They might have a chance to get themselves into the site here behind the ISO, and it seems like that is going to be the case.
It's a pretty
मैं
tough read.
पूरा
though
घूम
for
के जा रहे
Global
क्या वे
Esports.
पे?
You don't have much info.
टाइम है इन पे.
What's going
हाँ.
on? So Ban just going to try to play in towards B main.
So
Just try to
मार
make
गया.
it work from there.
Where are you? No
And
charges.
utility there. Going to give it away.
भागा भागे दोनों
Well, they're
भागे
pinging that
भागे.
corner. So they might suspect that Ban not too far off with that operator.
30 seconds
That's
left.
going to put them into the top right corner.
Oh, waiting for a safe plant
risky.
shot wide there on the Nizzy. Rotate around the back here. 45 HP, the Odin.
क्रिस्टल भाई love you यार. ओए भाई मार दिया उसने भाई. क्रिस्टल भाई ने ओडिन से मारा.
He's envy now to his own devices. 8 bullets remaining. 5, and there's just going to be the wall bang shot.
दुनिया का इधर से नहीं पड़ता वॉल बैंग इस मैप में. हेलो.
Likely going to be passed over here to Ban once again. Just try to get another kill contract up and ready.
Really?
Ban.
ले.
They're getting the Odin.
Oh,
अच्छा.
right, of course.
I know you wanted to forget about it.
7-1. I was like, yeah, what are they?
I'm not, but I'm.
They have the operator. What else is there to get?
What else could they want, right?
Yeah. I proposed something last night
Uh-huh.
in Sliggy's chat,
Oh, good.
which was I think that every time
स्पीड
a
स्टिंगर
player
ऐसे
finds
चला रहे बे लोग जैसे भाई
you should have to donate $20 real.
लॉन्ग रेंज वेपन है.
Anytime somebody takes the Odin from your corpse, whether it's to save or, you know, if you're on like a thrifty attempt to kill him and then you're going to pick it up, that should be $5. And that's
Okay.
every time it changes hands.
Yeah.
And then
Ban
it
by
should be
क्या कर रहे हो? Ban
20
करो भाई
cents
उसको.
for every bullet that you fire in a round.
That's like real life ammo costs
Yes.
right there.
Yes.
I see.
Them down.
It'll be like the heavy from TF2.
Yeah,
It's the
whatever
same कर
charity
रही
you
है लोग.
end up choosing is going to be pretty rich, pretty fast.
We'll change it up every week.
I see.
You know, we'll make sure they're well vetted. Money's going to the right place.
Yeah. Oh, this is bad.
This, well, good little trap play.
अच्छा ट्रैप लेता.
That is a nice setup. This is some of that mid control you're looking for here.
एक
As Team
दिखा.
Secret got the spot onto Poppy. Still not exactly sure where Ban is, but I think Wild Oreo is getting a pretty good sense of it. So Sage Wall just went up over at A-Link. Let's see what Team Secret wants to do. If they're just going to clear that to kind of create some attention. Oh, man. Just ahead of the curve.
अलग बंदा है भाई ये बैन.
Oreo
याद
down.
नहीं कर नहीं है.
Oh, man.
अभी नहीं है ना PUBG मोबाइल का
Been
टूर्नामेंट.
surrounded, spots him out. Looks like he just go ahead and try to take the fight in the 1v1. At the same time, slow creep across.
Nice.
The slow orb. Crystal will
Oh
win
my
that every day
god.
of the week, Odin or not.
Odin supremacy, let's go भाई.
Prowler on the chase.
अगर इस मैप में ओडिन नहीं चला तो क्या फायदा भाई? मैप में ओडिन चलाओ भाई.
By Envy. So just slowly
This
trying
map
to work
is
their way
good for
forward.
Odin.
Crystal clears out the barrier mesh.
वो क्या हेड पे ही रखा.
Basically has the shot lined up, but not sure if that one would be able to go through. Again, Yeoman finding the headshot, the wide swing out. Poppy gets the other. 8-1, Global Esports
8-1 भाई, 8-1.
continuing to look excellent here on the defense.
भाई एक दूसरे के मैप में एक खेल रहे क्या लोग?
I think, you know, the Odin as well, really nice in these situations because you can clear those walls much quicker from the deadlock, stuff like that. Little extra advantages you can gain. But regardless, Crystal just
Extra
on
advantage.
point. This is a great read from Ban. We won't talk about where that op shot hit. A couple nice shots from Yeoman as well.
Say it was good that he died instantly.
yeah. No suffering there.
Yep. Yeah, well, 14-3-1. Back to another eco attempt here. Sheriff and 4 stingers available to Team Secret. See if they can try to up the pace here. I mean, mid has been a big pain point for them.
Yes.
It's like every single time they're widely just getting at least tagged down. This time a bit more space going to be given up here. Yudotan playing back.
चार बंदे मिड में जा रहे भाई.
They're kind of given the space by Global Esports. You can use that wall, lock off Yudotan.
अरे अरे क्या हो रहा है? क्या हो रहा है? लो इंटरनेट.
No way.
Bim's rather upgraded as Yudotan dropping.
Oh nice.
Kind of feeding over. Global Esports just setting themselves in one by one like lemmings over the cliff.
Crystal just sent $20 worth of ammo.
It's to a good cause. At least it will be when I get it set up.
Yeah.
And once again, you do have a kill contract. You get this down to a 2v2.
Bring them down.
Be a safe place to try to send the ultimate.
अगर एक को मार जाए तो अल्ट मार
That
देगा
heaven
वो.
position. The other within the poison orb, not going for the tap here onto the spike quite just yet. Oh, the smoke dissipates, and that's going to be the cleanup coming through. Thrifty for Team Secret. Comes to
90,
fruition as they
90?
get themselves a second round win.
Can't
Yeah,
use them.
and
No charges.
like you were saying in the beginning part of the round there, you know, Team Secret finally able to get some more mid control. We saw it a little bit in a previous round, but the reaction just to flood and overwhelm. And I mean, you can see that a lot of util thrown there by Global Esports, but all of it kind of lands just a half step too early. You know, the slow orb right on top of the gravity well.
Can't use them.
Just a hair before it would have caught and really made Team Secret pretty easy pickings. Still get a few kills, but it allows Team Secret to reset momentarily. Spot out on a Yudotan there. He's backed into that corner. Zespi gonna try to punish. Boombot to try to
इनसे
cover.
मिला रहे वो.
Cleared out, paint shells now. Going to be lobbed in. Blast pack to try to offset as the smoke goes down. Poppy going to be able to find one.
मार.
Ben considering the kill contract. As the shield is going to be running out of it and
Standing.
ends up getting taken down. This round similarly spiraling very quickly out of control here for Global as Crystal. Last one standing. Just him and his precious Odin.
He's gonna have to save.
Yeah, this doesn't have any kind of money behind.
क्रिस्टल भाई ओडिन को ना मानने भाई.
Needs to save this as they get ready to go into the last round of the half. Team Secret, a chance to still make this 8-4.
Yeah, I think maybe you're starting to see some of the kind of overconfidence here from Global Esports with how well most of this half has gone, where you're kind of trying to take these individual big plays. You know, Yudotan there using the blast pack, Ban trying to come in with a double tap, all of it. Too many Team Secret members.
Getting this around on him now.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Does manage to pull back around the corner. He's keeping things quiet. Might just be okay here from this position. He slides back into the corner. So seems like the Odin will remain in his hands. But last round of the half. 3 ultimates to work with here for the side of Global Esports. But very much getting a bit frazzled in these last 2.
Yeah. But this is just good coordination. Oh, just an outplay from Envy on the Ban. Immediately double headshots. And that's the end of the ISO in that round. So let's see if they can find some value. Poppy's going to be there with a Guardian. There's an op for Nizzy. Let's see what they can do with that. Smokes out early. Some of that spam there. This time, the Odin going to be moved up towards top mid. Try to make Team
ये बार
Secret's
Odin
life a
mid
little
la
bit
mid
more
कोई नहीं है.
challenging if they were to try to reestablish mid control, but right now they're just 5-man stacked over in front of B. And now the Sage is on the other side of the map. Still has the wall. Roman hasn't used it just yet. There goes that Nightfall. He can catch his Poppy, and that's it.
Okay, well, Poppy just spamming down. Seemingly he had the read there. Trying to find the kill on a Wild Oreo. I missed a reveal out from a haunt or something. Net in the corner.
Oh my god,
Down to
Udatan.
part 2. As well, kill contract
Nice.
trying to get the kidnap. Already though, Poppy able to find it. 9-3 at the half. Global Esports well out in front.
Yeah, overall, just
9 triggers, guys, 9
really
triggers.
good game planning from Global Esports. They have such a good read on this map. You know, Ban's ISO, really annoying to deal with. Poppy's had some really nice moments. The haunt reveal.
I mean, even if he had completed the teleport, he would have been dead to rights anyway.
One enemy remaining. Spike
Udatan.
Fancy shooting from Yudotan. Poppy there on the last one. You gotta like what you're seeing. You know, this is kind of a pick for Team Secret where you're looking at it and you go, okay, we saw what they did, we know what they're gonna do, and you could see it in the beginning with the anti-strat ideas that they were bringing in, trying to go A a little bit more, trying to avoid the Sage as much as they could. Didn't work out, so they had to try to attack the Sage and try to punish that. Worked one round, I should say it didn't work one round, then worked another. And then they had to try to establish some mid-controls Team Secret. So the whole time, Team Secret's just kind of playing a little bit behind the curve. And for the most part, Global Esports was ahead of them at one step or another. Some really good opping from Ban overall. Good repositioning with it. Hell, you get a kill contract with it. That's not something you see every day. And coming in this attacker side, this comp is still pretty powerful. You still have a lot of potency.
I mean, yeah, it's a double duelist. It's mostly going to be about, can you identify and deal with the util coming through from Kelly S on the deadlock. Obviously, we know that those barrier meshes can be a bit of a pain early on. But if Global come away with another pistol here on Corrode, they're going to be very well set to send us over to that third and final map, which who knows how Lotus ends up looking from there.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it seems like both these maps pretty one-sided. We'll see though. See what Secret has in store.
Oh my god,
Tap gone.
Ban की shield गई.
And no other targets nearby, so won't be able to get a refresh. And Ban now, potentially in a rough spot.
Oh,
As he does manage to find a shot. And yep, there's the pincer on the Ban.
ये side मिला.
Well, you found it there.
planted.
अरे
Shot through the box, Nizzy taking down Yudotan. 3v5
3v5
now, trying to
retake.
defend this. Yo man trying to backpedal away from that paranoia. Chris
Oh, 90.
Nizzy collects 4. Team Secret maintaining a lead in pistols overall here in the series and getting a much needed one to start off the second half.
Yeah, that's really pivotal for them. Coming into this defender side, Nizzy just playing fallback the whole way and just absolutely rips GE out of the round. Nice one. Good timing there for Kelly S. The rest of the way through. Nizzy. Woo! First one was ridiculous. Gets the head
तो
tap
double
for
headshot लगा
readjust.
था.
Absolutely phenomenal. Crystal is going to grab that outlaw. Sheriff going to be pulled for ban.
Outlaw on the opposite side as well. Be having one. Ban shield not raised means that he dies. So quick kill. Not much else to really be done here by Yomen as the haunt similarly just going to get picked
9
apart.
triggers is real, guys. बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
Slows things up here for Global.
Love to get that Sheriff. I assume Yo-Man was going to grab it, but I don't know.
Swing in the corner. It's going to be faster on the draw. Well, it's going to be Zespi. Just has the advantage, holding the hard angle. Gun now in hand here for Yeoman, finding one. Spots out the second. He knows that he's behind the box. Couple attempts there at the wall bang, but it's not found. Plays it back, plays it slow. Gets the reload off. As now you've got this 90-degree entry angle coming through. Envy just holding the close corner. Reading it decently well, but actually drops out of the ADS there right when he needed it the most. He managing to stay alive. This Outlaw very much just getting passed around.
Gonna have to make a move. Time's running out. There's the snake bite to make it just even worse.
Yeah, I mean, they need to commit to something here. Needed to go down to the spike, or rather to the players, I should say. Spike, impossible. Well, Dorio will go ahead, find two. And just the one casualty. Overall, clean start to the half here for Team Secret. 4 rounds separating. Now we go into the bonus.
Yeah, just kind of a bit of an oddity in this round. No util there to set up Ban, not even his own, to push that corner. I mean, we've seen this a lot on this map where that B main angle is just held by the defenders. And the haunt came out after the fact. So then it comes down to these outlaw v outlaw battles. And defender's advantage put to good use by Team Secret. So now you're on a pretty weak third round here. So the bonus for Team Secret is basically the same amount of firepower in some ways that GE's bringing.
Second shot does hit, Poppy, full armor. Received the heal as SP trying to push, thinking that it was just going to be this Astra here alone. Swings the corner and he finds out that he very much misjudged the situation. Prowler to try to check. Somehow Nizzy not grabbed by this one here. Spam not connecting either. So there's going to be plenty of noise made. Global Esports now backpedaling a bit. Orb scooped up. Yeoman does have the res available now, in case things start to get a bit more dicey here.
But this is such a nice wall right through mid. That means you're going to have some kind of info. This is thought about. Well, it drops, so ran out, but still you have the sonic sensor over at A-Link to back that up.
If they just continue to slow walk in towards the A site, this is going to be overall correct judgment here from Global Esports.
4 बंदे बिठाए भाई.
3 players now going to be slowing up. The approach on the main still very much delayed. It's Paranoia tries to hold them back. The triple face coming through. Crystal just willing to go ahead and give his life for the cause. Still is able to find the shot. Spike now in play. Wild Oreo, clean little one tap. Trying to break the wall, the undercut flying through, already tagged the 10. Finds a great headshot, Ban now on the floor. The res brings Crystal back into it. Wall falls, looks for it, but it's going to be Yeoman just taking one to the shoulder. Nizzy now with everything to do. 3 players on the opposite side. Crystal scoped in. The swing through, and it's going to be Yeoman coming up big. 3K from him, 2 more charges back towards the res that was just used. At Global Esports get up to 10.
This is kind of one of those weird rounds where you just make a bad read on your opponent's formations based on seeing one player. Everything just kind of starts to crumble. Crystal, it's an unbelievable sheriff shot there.
I mean, it was a ranked play.
It was. It was.
I'm going to kill this guy.
Yeah.
I know that I've got him low. I'm going to go kill him.
I'm going to do it. I am him. I'm playing the Neon. Should be easy. But the follow-ups from Global Esports there, finding the timing as the deadlock wall dropped, able to sneak on through, and then again just hitting some nice shots. Paranoia thrown. Let's connect on the Yudotan.
That out of him. Continuing to get tagged up. Shield's going to be raised. Roll breaks out here in mid. Ban does end up falling. Able to get answered back, but Envy, I was going to say low on HP. Now he's just dead. Just catching the headshot there from Yeoman. Yudotan trying to be in a less committed spot. He is able to back away from the corner. Slides back down to bottom mid. Global, though, still trending in towards this A site. You've got double trap as well as a barrier mesh set up here on main. Just an absolute cluster from Team Secret. So Maramesh goes down, some noise will be heard, but now you've got the net as well, lobbed in. Slow orb, Kelly S able to get out in front of this one, just trying to go for the wall bang attempt. SB able to find 2 more kills here. Well, once more, Nizzy still trying to just now rotate across, trying to get into position, and you've got Yeoman playing a very minor pixel angle.
Oh.
At a shot, but doesn't manage to make it connect.
This is a brutal crossfire.
Smoke gone. An attempt, but he's pulled back far enough through the archway. Once they hear the tap, can slowly start scaling forward towards yard. And then making noise. Peeks back around the corner, and he's just playing the audio out so very nicely here. Ensuring that Nizzy can't even try to get the He'll go for the chase. Again, he gets himself a 3K now, just 2 charges away from having the ult online. Nobody will save their weapons here from Global Esports, but widely, they have a good amount of money, and they've broken down the economy from Team Secret once again.
Yeah, this scrap early, looked like it could go either way. Oh, but this position from Yeoman to get over the toxic screen. Incredible stuff. Great idea there. Something we didn't see at all from Global Esports. I don't remember, at least, that maneuver to get on top of the mid-bottom box. And that's kind of one of those kills that just gives you that extra man advantage.
Overdrive set. Yeoman shuts it down.
Wow.
Good amount of damage suffered as well. Still holding on to the heel. I think you're safe to use it on yourself here, Yeoman. Go ahead. Get that cooldown cycling.
He's just trying to be a team player.
I know.
Just checking. Everybody's good? Yeah?
But if he stays alive, you know, he could be a team player by pulling off a res.
That's true. That is much more important. I mean, think about that. We're how many rounds into this half? This is the 5th round of the half?
Yeah, yes.
He's going to have a 2nd res.
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
Yes.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
Well, Crystal tucked behind the bricks, waiting for the peek. Swing, ooh, coming in, a little bit whiffy, gets the multi-phase. Sees thrown down, isolates for the 1. Knows that he's getting overwhelmed, so Yeoman swoops in from the side. Crystal will lose his life here. Tuck away from the haunt. Prowler to check. That's the last bullet in the chamber there, but Poppy has the cover and be gone.
Res him. Do it.
Yes, the eco res.
Yeah, the eco res.
See if, nope. Okay. I was gonna say, see if Nizzy can find any further damage. Well, GE up to map point as they look to take us the distance.
Map 3, let's go guys. Lotus.
Lotus just 1 round away.
What is going on in Pacific? Like, the map reads from so many teams are so just off balance. I mean, you think back to that Zeta DFM game, it was 13-1s, you know, on each other's map picks. Here it's potentially going to be 13-5s on each other's map picks. It is very chaotic right now.
Well, needing 7 in a row. Team Secret figure, well, we still have this timeout. We might as well use it. So at this point, I mean, it kind of feels like you're like, I've been at the casino. If I'm down to my last 20 bucks, I might as well throw it into the machine.
Yeah, exactly. What are you going to spend it on anyway?
Maybe I'll hit a jackpot.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get the run back.
Are
But this also, I mean, obviously, it could very well just be, you know, calm the players down, get them ready for Lotus. Just start that prep right now.
For sure. And as always, you want to run a few more rounds here as Team Secret just to feel a little bit more confident. I mean, you could see the shooting really there on Bind, and at some points here, especially for Wild Oreo, hitting some pretty nasty ones. Zespi starting to come online just a little bit. Nizzy as well, looking solid, but you need to get everybody picked up, mentally ready. You don't want to have another heartbreaker as Team Secret. Just don't want to repeat that pattern again. Clear the util, and pops a double tap, and he's just marching forward. Gets hit with the paranoia.
Trying to keep that operator disguised, but I think the shot might have actually just gone out.
He got hit.
Immediate reposition there as Nightfall forces them back. Kelly S lingering up close, finding one. Gets the drag across to find Yudotan. Yeoman finding the kill.
Let's do it.
Which one do I res? It's Yudotan. One away from a showstopper.
Yep, makes a little more sense. So essentially a 1-for-1, and you lose Yudotan's armor. So not bad. You know there's an operator floating around somewhere. So Yudotan just gonna tuck in.
Slow reposition, now sped up. Zespi could just get himself situated in tower. Footsteps now being made. Haunt not spotting out, but there's the peak, there's the kill.
Yudotan क्या कर रहा था mid में?
And that is now going to be Poppy.
NT.
Last one standing in a 1v4. Money a little bit wobbly here for Global on a couple players. Actually, it's really just Crystal. So never mind. We'll just get taken down. Damn near flawless overall. Team Secret the timeout.
भाई इधर से comeback ना बोल दो भाई. इधर से comeback नहीं हो रहा.
Stranger things, but now the ults.
हो गया भाई 2-3 round निकाल लो.
Cycle outside of the res for Global Esports. You've got quite a few as well for Team Secret. So there's counter punches to be thrown here. This is just a really nice round from them. Still some good energy there for Team Secret. And like you said, Crystal only able to afford the stinger, but Pit, Annihilation, TP, Poppy's got his wall, the showstopper. And they're leaning heavy towards A. They're gonna cut off Wild Oreo's angle.
Oh, indeed.
Pretty much left on an island. Everybody else just zoned back.
but क्या मार रहा है भाई Human?
Wild Oreo. There's Annihilation going to be lobbed in, but they've already pulled back.
That's phenomenal anticipation there by Global Esports. They were so ready for that response. Well, you can tuck behind the box.
Yeah, just enough of a gap to be able to slide through here, and then can just wait that out.
Yeah, I think this might just be a time play for Global Esports, where they're just going to plant their feet. Oh, nope, Yeoman's on the hunt.
दीवार पे spam कर रहा था रे.
3v4, still with the showstopper in the back pocket.
Showstopper से दो ले ले तो मजा नहीं आ जाएगा.
Poison orb being raised, net thrown in.
मिला.
Global able to avoid those.
Yeah, I think if Yeoman's going to make a move there, I'd like to see the rest of Global Esports trying to scale as well at a yard.
Angels to the side. Both players stacked here at elbow. Dead. The swing coming through. Crystal wasn't even watching for it. Is this just going to be a massacre? 3K here from Kelly S. Team Secret. Starting to rally back 2 rounds in a row. 5 more to go.
I think a little bit of just lack of coordination here from Global Esports. Ban's the only one on the other side of the smoke. So even though Yeoman's able to trade with a freebie, spamming himself, you know, he waits for that deadlock wall to go down, and he makes his move immediately after it goes. And Team Secret is so ready for that. Meanwhile, the rest of Global Esports is still sitting in A main. They're not making a move at all. Poppy's over watching B from B lobby, and then they can't really kind of get on the same page that round. It felt like everybody had a different idea of how and when they should be making their moves. You know, Ban thinks, okay, they're all going to flood with me on this execute. Nope, nobody's going with him. You know, Yeoman thinks, okay, we're going to try to pincer towards a yard together. Nope, that doesn't go. So I suspect that might be part of the conversation here for Global Esports is, hey, let's get those comms going. Let's make sure everybody's on the same page. Let's get the timings there. Let's close this map out, set it to Lotus quickly. Don't want to give any more comfort or hope or stability, confidence over to Team Secret if you can help it.
Certainly not. We'll see. Some smiles here on the side of Team Secret. They very much have the possibility of being able to run this one back. So
too late, guys. Let's
go.
Be a
force here. One hero Vandal in hand.
Too late.
It's there for Ban in case he can try to get that ult charge to kill Contract online.
So what we saw work for Team Secret on the other half was just, yeah, push up mid, pressure B-Link, try to force the issue, and it's a pretty similar idea right now. So a delayed wall here, cleared quick.
Trying to show
nice
forward.
one.
Operator down on the floor. That hero rifle able to find the pull now.
Spike down.
Kill
mid.
contract, dragging him out. Shield broken. Spray coming through. Bent gets the reset. Makes his exit. Takes
बाप
the
रे,
fight.
क्या मार रहा है
Eventually he's
Ben?
going to be taken down as Wild Oreo does arrive.
One enemy
The pivot.
remaining.
Nizzy.
ठीक है 1v1
Now
1v1
bringing it into the 1v1. Wild Oreo. Repositioning. Yudotan. He's got the op in hand. The push is coming through, and Wild Oreo has the jump on him. A damn good effort from Ban, but it's still going to be Team Secret coming out with the round win.
बैन क्या मारा भाई इसको?
God, that's tough. Van plays that round so well. Yeah, but the idea is very similar to what Team Secret did in a similar scenario in terms of a similar buy situation, and they read it so well. Getting that deadlock out, util out early, gives them so much ability to quickly react to this and get their forces into place, and with the op scooped up, no real chance there for Yudotan. Op gonna be maintained here for Zespi. He's pushing through. Big stack again though.
Needs the Prowler for the longest time. Nizzy, however, able to mow down 3.
Spike down. B.
3 बंदे
The
गिराया
trade
भाई
just so very
उसने.
delayed. Popping out, segmented, split apart, does manage to find a kill. Tucks back around the corner, the Nebula now.
Human cult है भाई.
Wild Oreo trying to fish for the
ये
kill
एक जाए
there.
गट पॉइंट लेके अल्ट ले ले.
I thought maybe they joined together, trying to get the
Last
spike
player
planted at B, but
Spike down.
no man's just
mid.
walking across mid. Poppy's now dead. Team Secret continuing to run this back 4 rounds in a row now, 3 more to go.
Well,
Heavy comeback रे
I
बाबा.
can't fault Global Esports in some respects. It's
10,
not a
12.
bad call at the front of B main. The problem is
10-12 guys.
Nizzy's there,
ये क्या
Oh my
है?
God, that
क्या
last bullet.
3 बंदे
able to
भाई.
drag this down, just start pointing at their feet and spraying.
One enemy.
Incredible.
Mid.
Incredible control. And then, yeah, like you said, I was just about to say it. I'm like, yo, man, you don't got any cover to cross mid there, my friend.
No cover, but just not opting to go in towards B.
Yeah,
Try to get a spike plant there, and
Yeah, I
then
don't
have
know.
a corpse nearby enough to try to get a res.
I don't know. That I don't have a good explanation for.
Sensor tripped.
Full push getting ready to come through. Shield gonna be broken down. Barrier mesh invested as Snakefire looking to try to soften up these
Oh my
targets.
God.
Crystal does get taken down.
Mara.
Showstopper in, tries to send it around the corner. Nizzy still, however, gonna be good for 1 before getting taken down. Gets the trade res there. Player advantage now
ठीक
here
है ठीक
for
है
the
good round
Global
good round भाई
Esports as they
good
look
round.
to try to bring this map to
बंद
an
कर दिया
end.
लोग. Open side पे.
Them down.
Heavy info.
Nightfall available for Envy as they get ready to go for the retake, and given the current cluster here from Global Esports, might just hit on the damn near everyone.
Nightfall.
Sending it through.
Yeah.
3 connections going to be found. You have 4th actually going through. Slide in. Poppy dead. Crystal able to find 1,
One
but now
enemy
finds
remaining.
himself all alone in a 1v1.
Should know exactly where he is.
The trail should have told the tale there. Rotate around the side. Just be narrowing the options. I think
अरे अरे bro, what he was doing?
I don't know what he was
I don't
looking
know.
for.
Don't know. Don't know.
Did he think that the spike was planted around the shack?
Maybe he got confused at where it was.
Well,
लेकिन spike
I don't know.
था कहाँ लेकिन?
Just be narrowing the options. I think the options.
Should know exactly where he is.
The trail should have told the tale there. Rotate around the side. Just be narrowing the options. I think as
Yep. Alrighty. Ah, man. I mean, it felt like maybe there was something in the tank there for Team Secret. It just took too long to get it together on this defender side. That's the analysis I got for you here.
well, it was a good attempt at a run back, but they've done it. They've broken me.
Yeah.
लेकिन क्या खेली बे? Global Esports. लास्ट में क्या किया था? This is all legends of This is all legends of This is all legends of
I feel the strain. Block it out, Omen.
Fight!
Cower. Run. To dust. No. Let go.
Dominating.
अबे हेड लगा था. वो बाप रे वाइज ने 10 सेकंड में 3 बार मारा था मुझे.
Disappear. No more meddling.
अबे यार हगा दे.
Unimportant. No. No.
देखो
No. क्या आ रही है तो Sage killed.
Ten kills remaining.
Removed. No.
5 kills remaining.
अरे क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं भी भाई, दीवाना हो गया मैं।
You were a mistake. Give in.
One kill remaining.
Ay. This is our legend song.
Okay.
We're all good. We're all good.
Well, do you want to take any? What would you do now, knowing what these teams are? I mean, who's playing on these teams now? What kind of builds do you want to see, agent comp wise?
For GE, you mean?
Yeah, for G or Secret. If you feel
Oh.
strongly.
I do.
I
think
almost want to
GE
say.
have
Go ahead.
capacity for double duelist. You know, we saw Ban on that ISO. He is able to hit his shots, so I do think that's a nice way that they can approach it. But honestly, I think they're flexible enough that they could approach a lot of different styles here. Now we will be heading into the agent select here, and I'm very curious.
Lotus
Over on
पे
the
आए।
side of Team Secret, no real surprises. Kelly S on that raise. So if you're sticking with that same comp, show me some improvement. But on the side of GE, Pilski, this is liberal.
Yeah, but Team Secret, they did make a small change here. Wild Oreo is on the Viper, and they're playing Nizzy on the Senti.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he's going to
good
be
catch.
Killjoy. They've actually dropped
Good
him off
catch.
of the Cypher, so they did do a little bit of a role swap going into this one. For GE, oh my god, Teo's in. It's double Enit here on Lotus, in not something you're seeing too much, and the big thing that I'm looking at here, Yudatan's back on the bloody Neon. That is danger signals if you are on the side of Team Secret, especially given that they don't have a Cypher anymore. That man be sliding everywhere.
All right, quick one-word answer: G or TS? G. Still G. All right, we're still on the GE train right now. I'm curious what the casters are thinking. Achilleos and Paperthin, are you going to keep your global esports prediction?
I'm casting, therefore no bias, no predictions. I'm just gonna cast the game that's in front of me. Focusing forward, stand in my lane,
Wow.
enjoying the vibes.
You'll make a good politician someday.
Yeah.
I suppose I stand by GE, but I think one of the reasons is Team Secret, 3 of their players are playing 3 different agents throughout 3 different maps. I mean, it's a lot to ask for this new squad. And for the side of Global Esports, you know, they've been able to hide this Lotus so far. And with the Tejo still being in there, I really, really like Yudotan on the Neon here. I think that is going to be a difference maker. I mean, you saw that,
Find you.
you know, obviously Donby, one of the best neons on the planet, gave Team Secret fits. So certainly Yudotan chomping at the bit to get going himself. Everybody hitting. No reveal at all from any of this util. Here we go.
Salvo's going to be sent. Kelly's first there on the point, going to be taken down. Nizzy able to trade one back alongside Wild Oreo. Gets himself a second as well as Crystal will fall. And
Kaha,
Yudotan's gonna be
Yudotan.
nearly
Oh
caught.
my
Oh, and he is
god,
just styled on Envy.
bro.
Just slid and broke the man's wrist.
My god.
Oh, no.
Well, still.
You know, Jing's here. He's probably got that bracer still if you need it.
Still in with an opportunity. Yudotan now hearing this push into the C site. Taps the door. Shot. Basically just whizzing right past Nizzy, but Sheriff in play has to play this one out a little bit more patiently. Wait for Yeoman to join in.
Still got a lot of util here to work with for Global Esports. Clear close with the Prowler. Still have a Haunt. Still have the Relay Bolt.
There.
A lot of options. Still have the Paranoia for Zespi.
It's been 3-1 in pistols so far here for Team Secret. Looking to try to get a fourth.
Beautiful.
Turret getting the spot here at Waterfall.
Last player standing.
Nizzy striking, finding one, has to try to go for the reload, drops the gun, the slide, goes forward in the smoke.
NT.
Closing the gap, has the right click, and that's going to be Team Secret continuing to find dominance here in the pistols.
Yeah, and a lot of this just comes down to when the trap is sprung, that Team Secret's able to react quick enough. You know, salvos are thrown out, you're able to cut off Kelly S at point, but behind it, Nizzy, who's been really sharp today.
We have slow-mo on this?
ये क्या मार दिया भाई?
I guess not.
That was pretty dirty. For
Ooh.
a moment there, I thought maybe Yudotan is going to come through big. I think the ideas were good with the util there in that 2v2. Just couldn't quite get that extra kill there for Crystal. Team Secret, slow push out towards Rubble. Another trap play here for Global Esports, this time a little bit further back towards Tree. Clear the Haunt, they're going to be ready.
Paranoia into the face.
Nice one, Rip.
Poppy just striking a little bit faster. Elias does end up falling. That's going to be a gun recoverable eventually.
I think it's on the other side of the door, so.
Yeah, I think they might have to rewrap. Probably worth the risk. Decently timed smoke, but already.
Yeah, timing.
Forward in front of this one. Seems like Ban is reading this.
क्या timing
well,
है?
but now pulls back off the angle.
ये क्या timing थे?
Leaves Yeoman, yep, very much out into the open. Primed for the killing. Ban similarly going to be cleaned up. Push onto the corner.
Valorant timing on its peak, bro.
This is the outlaw way, and given that the weapon over there at A never really scooped up, it's just going to be these classics here as Crystal and Poppy try to make a go of this to make this a bit more costly. Jump out of the smoke, second shot, connecting.
Nice one, Poppy.
Poppy able to find another one. He swings out and will meet his demise. So 2 kills found, 2 rounds racked up. Team Secret once again off to a good start.
Yeah, okay. Just a nice little pivot there off of that trap play at A door. Nice setup though by Poppy. Had a solid round for himself. 2 kills in that eco. Take that. Getting this extra one is huge. Okay. That gun just had to be on the other side of that door.
Yeah, I think it was.
Only a couple players with half armor, so that outlaw still finds some value here for Team Secret.
Okay, well, give time. Just gonna
Nice
take it
one.
down. Zespi gonna scale forward. Ends up being a 1-for-1.
इनका smoker गया भाई.
Leon gone though. Gonna be feeling like a nice little reprieve. You would love to try to push forward and scoop up this weapon. So it seems like Wild Oreo just gonna get planted here for the late lurk. Pecan, Crystal can just go ahead and identify quickly that the weapons are still there.
It's a great read though from Team Secret, knowing that Global Esports has to cover this weapon.
Ball falling. Oreo tapping the door, backing away to Rubble once again.
He's playing this really well.
He is.
He's buying a ton
lot
of time.
interest here.
Yeah.
Weapon recovery though, going to be nigh impossible. Bite is available here for Ban. Has it at the ready, in case he sees any aggression coming through that smoke. Not going to be said. Wild Oreo still continuing to try to keep some interest here
30 seconds left.
on this A site. Spike now coming through just to try to play time. On going to be cleared out.
Oh, nice shot.
Now going to be dropped. Clear on the boom bot, the push to the corner. Ban holding it.
क्या खेला बढ़िया खेला bro.
Damn near flawless, just Yudotan dead off the rip. Global denying the bonus conversion.
Yeah, I really like the macro ideas from Team Secret in this round. Kind of using those dropped guns as bait to send 3 over to the other side. Nizzy playing his life really nicely, but just a beautiful, beautiful little set piece here from Ban. God, that one tap is nasty. And he's
Secures around.
yeah, exactly. He's able to just swing back around the corner. He's got the help he needs by that point. Really well played with the timing on his utility, waiting for that Poison Cloud to come down before he throws out the Snake Bite. A bit more aggressive here for GE. Judge in hand for Yudo.
Just checking to see if any scale forward through the smoke comes in. We'll see, as we can tell, Wild Oreo just looking very much to see if it's going to happen on the opposite side. Pings are coming down. He might just try to slide forward against this. Closing the gap. Shoulder to shoulder. The wall being raised. Started at back. Oh, he just walked right through it. I thought he was just going to continue to play on that side, but as he drifts through, it seems like Wild Oreo being a bit too comfortable there in the silence.
Well, now things get way trickier for Team Secret. Can start stacking the other side of the map with Yudo's control.
On reveal. Let's get the spot out. Blast pack forward. Looking to try to take this B site. Poppy tucking into the corner. Paint Shell's finding a tiny little bit of damage. So now going to try to push forward here. Challenge against him, but clears out one. Clears out two.
ने भाई round निकाल लिया.
Simplifying Yudotan at the same time. Nizzy.
Oh,
back shot there onto the
Nizzy.
back of Crystal's head. Yeoman dead. Bad now with everything to do, and Nizzy comes away with the 3K. Team Secret keeping them at arm's length distance. Global Esports not able to tie things up.
I love this from Nizzy. Absolutely love it. Looked like this round should be kind of done and dusted. Poppy hits a great 2K. Got a big advantage, but they don't.
Nizzy मैंने round ही निकाल लिया.
That's such a tricky little setup that Team Secret has there. Just baiting for Nizzy. Had the coaching staff a little bit worried, but works out in the end. Oh boy.
Okay, well, shooting gallery set up. Nice shot from Crystal over the top of the rock. As he's trying to push forward. Not sure about that one. Yeoman just has to go ahead and back away. Rotation immediately coming through here from Ban. 2v4 though.
Yeah, Ban's gonna have to go nuclear here. Gonna have awareness, but it's gonna have to be one hell of a play.
Poison orb emitting.
Ban's done it from this position in the past. Here on this very site, pulling off some aces, but multi-phase in.
दो ले लिया तो मजा आया था बे.
I think you just save.
Well, especially now after being spotted, yeah. Rotate out. It's a personal vendetta against the turret.
I'm sure a lot of players are not a big fan of old Timmy. Well, should be waiting out this round. I mean, this is just
ये round नहीं था भाई, last round तो नहीं था.
Secret, where they wait out the salvo, pop through, and just start mowing down Global Esports players. Yudotan's bouncing around right outside of the roots. And he gets caught. Everybody just on point for Team Secret. That's round over. Just a little kind of stutter step and catching your opponents off guard, and they're off to a hot start. 4-1, the economy's gonna be bad for Global Esports. There you go, right out in the open, Yudotan there. Quick transfer over. Poppy trying to provide some cover fire, and then Crystal late to the party. And they're going to deny him entry.
Seems like they're going to give it another round before calling any kind of timeout here. Barring the Thrifty, could very well just end up being a 5-1 lead here. Dangerous prospects as Salva forward, unable to exit out of A lobby.
Rubble
So
control
Rubble
मिल
control
गया,
very
सीधा
firmly in the
भागो
hand of
भाई.
Global Esports, but that's 4
रिवर्स
players
भागो,
close enough
रबल
on this
कंट्रोल
side of the
मिल
map.
गया.
Fantastic reads again. Team Secret really understanding the way Global Esports is going to be calling. Crystal being read pretty well.
Can't use that.
Just being unable to get the clear there. Continuing to push. This is all being watched though. Shots.
ओ
flying.
भाई
Izzy
निजी
finding
भाई ने
two.
दे दिया भाई,
And now they
ट्रॉमा
say,
दे
well,
दिया उसको.
Let's just go ahead and push back into A. We've
हो
just
गया
killed
भाई.
them all. Ban, we know
फिर
he's
से
been
सेव कर ले
playing.
बैन. सेव करने के लिए ये क्या? कुछ
Seems like
नहीं.
they will just go ahead and say, well, he's likely going to be rotating over. So now we go back over to the C site. Ban going to be lurking forward. Sheriff needing to win the fight
Oh,
here does
nice.
so. Weapon can be scooped up. It would have to be an ace clutch.
बस के लिए थोड़ी है. सेव के लिए है.
Pretty unthinkable. I don't even think he's going to go for it, it looks like. Just tucked into pillars. There's just not enough time for him to rotate all the way over. He's going to hold on to the, try to hold on to the gun. Could get another kill, could get the Viper's Pit for the next round. But is he going to guess correctly?
NT.
SB, bit of a fadeaway shot to be able to find that one. 5-1. Expecting that the timeout has to be coming through now here from Global Esports.
I can hear Team Secret all the way up here.
Oh, they're getting jazzed, and rightfully so. Very healthy lead.
Well, just a couple role swaps there are starting to work out for Team Secret. I mean, you're kind of wondering why they're kind of shuffling around the agents so much.
मार
That's
मार
got
माँ
MCE
का.
furious.
भाई रुको पाइन लेके आया.
Telling Niz he's feeling it, and he certainly has been so far here on Lotus. Good plays by Wild Oreo on the Viper.
I mean, for the last 2 maps, it's basically been Nizzy.
Yeah.
His performance on the Viper in the previous, damn clean.
He's solid, man. And Wild Oreo is the one who started hot on Vine, so, you know, if you can get a couple of these players picking up the pieces, you know, still having a tough time finding a duelist for Team Secret. I'd say that one that could be, you know, consistent in that role, but you're so solid behind that. I mean, obviously, Envy is Envy. And then if you can get Wild Oreo, if you can get Nizzy popping off like this, you're giving yourself such a fearsome backline that, you know, your duelist can be more of that sacrificial lamb for your squad, and you can still get rounds to go. But in this case, they're just making really good reads on the timings for these Rebel fights. But the last couple of rounds, they've just completely had Global Esports' number. Got ults, though.
5.
All of them.
Yeah, 5 for Secret, nearly 5 here for Global. Things could start getting pretty messy pretty quickly. Hit the block off B.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting. A lot of times you see it at C.
कहाँ बैठा है? 10th floor में है.
So, yo man, in trouble with his Odin.
Might fall directly into the face here. The swing out, tries to get the spray down onto 2. The shots there over towards Crystal, who is able to back away. Their own pit considered here for a moment by Wild Oreo. Just trying to see if they can find something a little bit extra before committing it, but they'll just back away into tree. Ult now invested. Here comes the ultimate, the Armageddon, to try to go ahead and slow them up, to push forward. Envy nearly sprayed down through the smoke, but eventually is going to be found. Just trying to chase forward with that shorty in hand. Ends up losing his life. Player advantage now here to the side of Global. Spot out of the gun barrel. Crystal somehow not taken down, narrowly survives. Door now broken. Nizzy wanting to win this fight. Can't quite make it happen.
Oh,
However, 3 as they go pushing forward, and that leaves Ban now all alone. And the call to retreat is going to have to be made, and that is a heavy commitment here from the side of Global Esports that does not result in a round win.
Toxins going up.
That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. You used 3 ults in that round. And only a couple used there by Team Secret. Envy even getting another couple extra charges towards a Nightfall. Things are just crumbling here. The Armageddon well placed. There was a relay bolt as well, right on top of Envy.
One enemy remaining.
He does well to survive as long as he did, but Zespi right inside of that Viper's pit.
That's what I like to see, bro.
And they are just frying.
2 ults used here from Team Secret. They get the win, and they get so much out of Global.
Yep.
And once again, push back over onto an eco attempt.
Oh.
I'm trying to push forward, but seems like he might have just had a quick glimpse up towards the mini-map right as he swings that corner, so ends up losing his life.
Oh my god.
Kelly S just taking it down. Looking for the 1-2 pump here, finds a headshot, and Yudotan eliminated. Pack this round up. It is absolutely over.
7-1.
Should be. I mean, as good as Poppy can be in clutches, this one should be pretty much undoable. And you are just going to be cycling even quicker into those next set of ultimates here. Yep. Little surprised that we also didn't see the overdrive from Yudotan in this round. It seems like it's a round where you can maybe set up a crunch play or something like that, but just wasn't there. Starting to get concerning for Global Esports.
Oh, very much so. I mean, already lead secured, and yes, this is from the attacking side. But you're putting that much more pressure on your own attack once you swap. And right now, it just doesn't feel like Team Secret, you know, have any real risk of slowing down.
Nope.
It's basically zero threat being pushed onto them. On reveal onto 1, but top rebel ignored. Yudotan just having a very rough go of it. Struck down once again.
भाई first round के बाद खत्म ही हो गया भाई.
Team Secret used the blast pack to get ahead of the salvos this time. They haven't done that since we've seen that salvo right at the door.
लेकिन इस भाई मेटा में रेस बिना रेस के वेस्ट है भाई. कितना भी नियॉन ले लो.
Tip of the cap to Kelly S.
रेस important है भाई.
Global likely going to be having to consider that second timeout call.
You should run.
Lockdown to force him back. No lurks, no flanks, no ambiguity. Team Secret ready to just pile forward here onto the side. Paint shells up and over the top. Slowing down the approach. Poppy slides over to drop. Sees flying. Showstopper at the ready. Being sent. Poppy trying to go for a bit of a fake TP play. Immediately gets dropped. Stun here onto Kelly S. Still not under any threat though. Not drop down coming through. In fact, even finds another kill.
Last player standing.
SP will get Crystal off screen, and it's going to be banned once again. It's arriving a little bit too late. Unable to find anything. Gonna re-challenge into the fight. Elias on the readjust. Gets himself a 4K. 2 more charges towards another showstopper.
भाई फिर से सेव है वो का पैसा नहीं है.
Secret looking dominant.
It is
ये तो
just
अलग ही एंगल था.
incredible. Good reads. Elias just says, well, I'm going to clear the drop no matter what, Poppy, whether you TP'd or not. And again, little minor changes. And Kelly S starting to heat up on the Rays as well. And you have to use your second timeout as Global Esports in this first half. You've got to get it going now. If you could somehow find a way to get that 8-4, you probably feel like you could turn it around on the other side of the map. Some Crystal fans.
Crystal भाई को ओडिन चलाओ बोल रहे भाई.
But not being given the opportunity here. The economy has not been able to get there on Lotus.
No, I mean, they had it once.
That's right, they did.
It was in Yeoman's hands and only get that 1 kill onto the A site before getting overwhelmed. So plenty to be discussed here from the side of Global Esports, but an 8-4 is the most they can hope for at this point. They are just getting blasted at every twist and turn.
Yeah. And the rubble fight has been impossible for Global Esports to win, even with the Tejo there. Because it's just Team Secret playing it slightly different every round, showing you a different look every time, and then Global Esports can't predict the reaction. They're just going to stack the hell out of it. So you're gonna win it. Yeah.
Well, they win this fight. They maintain control over Rubble.
So it's just gonna be a fast hit onto C. They're already rotating as Global Esports as well. This took a little too long as Team Secret, but you can get orbs. Get closer to some of those ultimates. Envy 2 away from a Nightfall. Now they're taking their time. So this is good for Global Esports. You've established map control. Bought yourself quite a bit of extra time. Yudotan did get lit up somewhere along the way. That's the only real concerning thing. And your economy, not so good either. Crystal has a Sheriff, Poppy with a Bulldog.
Blast packs forward. Interrupted there, drags
Nice. Oh, nice. Nice round, nice round.
Now has the spike dropped here within the site. TP for the pickup. Poppy pushing forward, loses out though. Zespi. Man, she's been hitting different now that he's pivoted over here onto the Omen.
Last player standing.
I've been able to win the fight, but now they know where the last player is. Global, all 3 players tagged up so dangerously low. This is very possible. They allow for Zespi to be able to isolate in any way, shape, or form. Prowler chasing. Shot starting to fly. Tucks back to the opposite side of the smoke. Swing out, coming through. Finds the first. Shorty, draw, gets the kill. Finds the clock back. And Ban narrowly has the kill. Global, they get themselves a second round win. Ban gonna be taking a drink as they
एंजल अभी तो अल्ट मारा फिर से अल्ट आ गया इसका भाई 2 बास में.
It's gonna be a second round win. And one that comes at such a hefty cost.
Yeah, and it is good stuff here from Global Esports. Good adjustments being made in the beginning part of the game, but still some phenomenal plays being shown by Team Secret. Ban called upon once again on this C site, and he steps up and answers. Yeoman winning a big battle there. Nizzy had been so good, I thought Yeoman was dead to rights. Zespi had a chance.
We're fine.
Fine.
Good energy from Ban. I love the attitude.
Yeah. Maybe another big fight here. Salvo's sent. Nade towards back Rubble, forces him out into the open. Yudotan's gonna be traded. Nizzy able to find that kill. Poppy now dropping down, re-peeks, dies. Yeoman looking for the transfer, looking for a little bit more, but Kelly has on the approach from back. Rubble is able to find him in the end. That's gonna be a player advantage here to the side of Team Secret.
ये fight तो Rubble में ही हो रही है भाई.
Approach coming through here from Ban, wrapping around the back. The alarm bot gonna be set up here for the early alert system, but it looks like they're actually gonna go pushing back into him. They're gonna re-clear this. Ban cannot win the first fight. He takes Kelly S down to 30. Crystal quickly going to be pivoting around, trying to match them here on this C site, but the IGL now needing to deliver in a monstrous way. Creeps forward, gets himself here into the site. Spike planted, the push, sees the drop down.
Oh, NT.
A 9th round win now secured for Team
अगर
Secret.
उधर एक
Global
kill आ जाता
Esports
तो
just
भाई.
incapable of being able to get back-to-back round wins.
Oh, what a step out from Nizzy there. Just instantly finds the head, and then Yeoman trying to get in there to back up his teammates, and just gets swung from behind. Crystal tried to play it slow, tried to catch him off guard. Did not go through, and the money again, not great. And there's going to be a couple outlaws and an Odin.
Able to avoid it. Paranoia out. Zespi, a shorty, waiting in case anyone is so bold. Go ahead and push forward into this one. Envy going to be spammed down though. Does hit a good amount of damage. Options starting to become a little bit more limited here for the side of Team Secret, given the pit invested on C.
I dropped this rifle from Yudotan, pass it over to Crystal or somebody and
send that overdrive.
Send the overdrive.
He's been holding on to it for pretty much the entirety of this half.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it might just be Nightfall in to try to clear out Ban. Salvo's sent up and over the top, gets the spot up, but Kelly S gets the win. Pit now dropped, Boombot for the scout. Crystal pulls back around the corner. The Armageddon at the ready. Does he send it? The answer's going to be now. Zespi still able to find one. The overdrive in play, but Zespi is just cooking them all. This man is hitting different.
GG है भाई.
If he's going to keep
Global
playing
Esports
open like
GG.
this, I never want to see him on Neon again. His good lord, 10-2 at the half, 18-3.
Rotan भाई जरा सफर कर रहा है थोड़ा.
They're just feeling it right now. And there's just no backup here. Ban is on an island. That's kind of the job as a Viper. But the counter is there for Team Secret because they've been able to snowball these rounds, because they've been able to feed a few extra ult charges into Envy. They have that Nightfall ready for this final round. That's just so well managed by Team Secret. That entire half. The ult cycles, the macro game, and with Zespi playing the way he was, Global just gets clobbered out of that half, and it's going to have to be an unbelievable attacker side just to make it close.
To make it close, yeah. I mean, who knows? The back-to-back 13-1s, the way that some of these games have played out already here in Stage 2, it feels like there's something anomalous floating around here in the venue that makes just about anything possible, but this would need to be such a clear, well-understood attacking side. And it all needs to be done without any timeouts here from Global Esports.
Well, I mean, you said there's anomalies. Maybe this is one of them, but it certainly feels like Team Secret has this map on lockdown. A couple minor changes to the composition. Confidence is flowing. I mean, the best anybody can sport for Global Esports is 9-9 for ban. But they're going to be needing to call 911 here soon. Well, you know, Kelly-S could be in a lot of trouble there, but he actually peels back, so Team Secret actually trying to figure out what the hell's going on. They haven't seen a damn thing over at A.
It's playing it slowly, and on the repeat, Kelly-S spotting out 3 players. Quick little check around, Yudotan trying to see that he was operating by himself here. Bit of spam, orb gonna be grabbed up. Goes the way of the Neon here. What does Global Esports decide to do? Push into A could end up being catastrophic. You've got KJ Util set up there on the main approach. Double stack and tree.
There.
Looks like they are gonna be rotating across here towards the stack side of the map.
Ooh.
As Yeoman gonna be marked. Does keep 2 players worth of interest over towards C site.
30 seconds left.
Span clears out the turret. Smoke on the stairs, alarm bot set up there. Nano now delaying, 23 seconds remaining. They just try to ham fist this one, or is it going to be a pivot? Looks like it's going to be the forward.
Oh my god,
has them all
bro.
lined up, and he steals their hopes, their dreams of winning this pistol round away from them.
Yes.
Yeoman now the last one standing. Wild Oreo trying to see if he's got a 4th in him. He doesn't, because Kelly-S will take it away. 5-1 in pistols, 11-2 in the map. Team Secret looking to break the reverse sweep curse here.
Just a really interesting idea to have Kelly-S on his own over at C. He gets spotted, and that gives a weird read to Global Esports. They think that C is a little bit heavier stacked than it is, when the whole time they're just hiding everything at A. And by the time that Global Esports gets to A and the alarm bot's there and the nano's there, alarm bells should be ringing, but you don't have time to do much else. Really nicely timed haunt as well from Envy.
This force buy needs to deliver, but it's gonna be
भाई उसकी बहुत गंदी किस्मत है मेरे भाई यूरोटन I can feel you bro.
I was gonna say it's gonna be one of the most readable force buys that you could possibly see.
Oh, for sure. Now you got to try a different idea. Seeing if you could sneak one through onto B. It is just such a difficult task they have in front of them. These stingers.
Bad the worst, but Crystal winning out one fight. Zespi, Spectre in hand, scaling forward. Ping's coming down. Looks like they want to try to re-clear here, stop the weapons from going over. Crystal does manage to find one. His band gets struck down. TP over to the side. Poppy somehow winning out that fight with that classic.
Nizzy bhai ka aim chal raha hai bhai.
Nizzy draws further blood.
30 seconds.
Plan going to be handed over here to Poppy as Crystal
Spike planted.
up and scooped up. Wants to try to hold down the connector here and be pushing
Kya
forward.
time tha bhai?
Might have caught a glimpse. Hard to say. But they're looking for a bit of a crossfire setup. The back pedal. He's spaced it away. Crystal finds himself a third. Is he now trying to see if he can clutch it out? Continuing to push, and Crystal will just go ahead, take it into his own hands. Finds the 4K, the force buy, working out. Global Esports get themselves a third round win.
Well, that's a start. You're gonna need a hell of a lot more, for sure. It's a huge win with the stinger there for Crystal. 2 of them, in fact. That's the difference maker. Crystal. Make some of those plays we know he's capable of.
Let's go, guys.
We're gonna need a lot more of that from everybody. Have an Outlaw, Guardian, couple Bulldogs, Vandal for Crystal. Envy can be the only one grabbing any extra for the side of Team Secret with the Sheriff. Going for the spam there. Team Secret, here they go. Make a play off the back of that Paranoia.
This quick little attempt at a season aid.
Forces them back. Global Esports now instead just gonna take their time in this round, trying to find their moment. Still unsure of what's going on outside of that door. So have to use the Prowler and some of the other util to check. Meanwhile, it's a full stack for Team Secret on the other half of the map, basically. Poppy, or excuse me, Zespi, gonna be the one sitting on B. Making the right read.
Crystal basically selling a little fake here. Or picked up, stun in, tap at the door. Just checking things out as everybody else just pushing forward, taking the time, but inevitably will go ahead and get the spike planted. Curious if Secret really try to fight their way into this one, or if they just try to rotate around and get clustered for a death to the spike. As SB, considering the peek out, ends up backing away. Would have almost certainly lost his life there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Wouldn't expect it to
4-11.
be a ton. I mean, you'll put Envy with the Sheriff in a position where maybe you can get some exits.
Spike se mar rahe kya ye log?
Everybody else just going to group up. It's just a real question of, does Global Esports really want to go for this?
Yodotan, he's continuing to push. The high-low here around the corner, spots on the first.
Whoa.
Gets the second as well. Clean stuff, but it's still going to be 2 weapons lost. Ban swooping in from stairs, going to try to punish these. Swings in, finds the first, the reload not coming through. Ban still going to be good for the cleanup. Ends up going down to the spike. It's got money.
It's less than ideal, though.
But also could have, yeah. Well, it is what it is. They're basically all in from here.
अच्छा मारा वो दुकान
He wanted to try to recover the Outlaw. And thought he had time to grab it and get away.
Oh, fucking good. Good job. Good job. Okay.
Or maybe there was just a reason. Maybe just with the money they had, they're just like, well, we got to kind of win out anyway, so let's start getting the real rifles in there. That's I think, the real idea.
Well, no presence here in Rumble. And Ban, well, okay, you know what? Died in the previous round. Doesn't matter. Just made up for it. That's a hell of a shot. Great punish.
Yeah. Saw Team Secret do something a little bit similar earlier. Except Ban on his own this time. Able to find that. So now...
केजी का टैरेट है अभी तक उतना मतलब अरेंज किया था Oh, nice one. Nice one. Return शुरू हो गया अभी return मारना. Return on form, guys.
Really jumpstart things here. Kick that engine into gear.
Return by got it.
Seaside there for the take, and Kelly has an Envy in all likelihood, just going to have to stay over at A and save these weapons.
Yeah, 100%.
With the money, though, they can afford to go on the hunt a bit. Obviously, don't want to funnel too much over to Kelly S. Nor Envy for the ults.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too upset if Poppy was the one to go hunting. Maybe Yudotan as well, but yeah, for sure you don't want to give them any extra cycles into those ults. But another good round. This time, Global Esports, just some simple things. Winning some big battles on each end of the map. That's it, round over. So, you know, Team Secret's got 2 timeouts. I think it might be a good time to rip one right here.
I think you might give it a little bit more. Still have a very healthy lead. Obviously, that can shrink very quickly, but looks like they are just going to go ahead and pump the brakes now. Just always a balancing act of when do you want to allow for Global to similarly, you know, be able to get that word into their players.
For sure. I think it's more important that you just kind of slow this roll down. You were so good at VA main fights. Just take your moment to talk about how you want to approach those, how you want to make your rotations otherwise, and maybe some of the things you can do to slow up the neon a bit. Not that it's really been that big of a problem. It's more just, frankly, just spamming through the smoke there that kind of got it over the line in the previous round, but just some things to consider. I think, overall, just making sure you have good ideas with how you're going to get Kelly S in a position to really just control Rebel. Just make sure the comms are probably good. Make sure the rotations are there. But you got to be feeling so good after that 10-2 half. Don't want to let this run away. Got your opportunity to kind of change your narrative for yourselves here in stage 2 as Team Secret. Only going to get those 2 rifles over, otherwise it's Sheriffs. No ults to speak of for them. A couple away from Wild Oreos, but wouldn't expect that to come into play necessarily.
Clear the haunt. Ban saying, please jump check me again.
Try it again.
Someone didn't even need a flick for it. Prowler chasing
Oh,
forward.
but
Ban
yeah.
sliding back.
कितना you delay है?
Here, some damage exchanged. Ban catching the worst of it though.
It's okay though.
6.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Now you can leave Zespi there behind Rubble. Util being forced out. I don't think that got any peeks there for Crystal. Throws out one of the salvos. This is more of another fake sell from Crystal.
Prowler getting the spot. The speed just not taking any chances. Cancels actually, and now we'll have that confirmed. Faces
Nice.
not ready for that left side swing out. Yo Man does manage to find one, but loses his life for it. As Envy looks for a little bit more. This piece still sticking around. Now brings it into a 2v2. Weapons not really going to be in the best place for recovery here.
30 seconds left.
As Wild Oreo and Nizzy start working their way across towards this A site. Plant not yet in. The Sheriff Flood retake. Gonna look to be a little bit difficult. Snakebite gonna be thrown down. Poppy quickly repositioning. They both get situated here in tree.
Still have the concuss from Crystal.
Here.
They're just gonna double stack.
Just gonna push, trying to get a weapon.
Yeah.
Nizzy does manage to find a Phantom. Can try to draw some attention here from behind. Concuss gonna be avoided. Eyes over towards the KJ. Crystal finding it now. Refacing. Shot goes past Poppy's shoulder. Global Esports managed to steady the ship here in the round. 6-11.
It's 4 in a row. Now you're starting to think a little bit, okay, this is doable. That force buy. Able to turn the tides. Big scrap there. Poppy with a nice double. Keep Global Esports alive in this round. Finds 3 total.
Good job, guys. Guys.
Still some smiles. Still some good energy.
And now an operator.
Yeah, for Crystal.
Let's see if you can get a peek coming through. As Fan botch his poison orb? I think he did. Well, that's just...
Did it?
That's just useless now.
Where did it land?
I'm pretty sure it's just in a lobby on the floor on the right-hand side. Yep.
Oh boy.
Well, gonna be hoping that that doesn't have any consequences.
You've got a Nightfall. Yudotan could pop the overdrive, but it doesn't seem like he's super comfortable with it. So I don't know. Crystal one away from his ultimate. Love to have him just find that pick, but Team Secret being very cautious.
Not sure if Kellyus would have seen him on that jump peak. Oop, certainly has spotted him out now. They both spotting nothing.
भाई गन से ज्यादा यूटिलिटी ज्यादा चलता है Valorant.
Very aggressive positioning as the Nightfall going across. They have forced the evacuation of the site. Spike being brought around, smoke dissipating. Yudotan able to tuck back here. He's poking and prodding. Spike now here in play. Poppy playing in close. The double one from the angle. Poppy able to collect two. Looking for a little bit more. Knows that he's got quite a bit of damage here onto this enemy raise, but Kellyus is snappy with a headshot.
Bro.
A 3v3, the showstopper technically there if he wants to try to send it, but it's going to be risky. Yeoman playing forward, dead.
अभी showstopper मारेगा.
Ban finding one. Armageddon now does roll out the red carpet, keeps them off the spike here for the moment. The shots just a hair off. Ban able to find one. He's just going to be sticking for this. They spot him. They kill him.
Bro, almost.
Operator going to be scooped up as they backpedal away from the spike eruption. They hold on to the weapons. Global Esports managing to now close out 5 in a row.
What a play here from Poppy. Gets up close and personal, and it isn't anticipated at all by Team Secret.
Kellyus क्या मार रहा है?
Able to get the ultimate out of Crystal at the very least. Just barely. Just barely. Global Esports finds their 5th in a row, and it's back to Sheriffs, back to an eco. I mean, you have ultimates here for Team Secret. Outlaw gonna be...
Yeah, just leave the operator. Go for the Outlaw.
Yep, might as well. You're gonna be able to afford an op in the next round anyway, so... might as well just stick onto this. Yeah, it's so much patience being shown. I mean, Global Esports has seen too much in these ecos where Team Secret will just run at them. You want to respect it.
Season 8 at the ready here outside of B, but no one pushing forward towards the angle.
Yeah, they've been watching what GENG and Patman have been able to do with that in that position, trying to see if they can recreate it. But right now, Global Esports is not going to seemingly give them the opportunity.
Yudotan's going to have to be quick with this one once the smoke drops. But looks like he won't stick around for it. Drone in, gets the spot and suppress on the 2. Season 8 is still held, so still an opportunity to get some good damage here. As overdrive going to be sent, push forward.
Oh,
Success be there inside of the smoke. Does get him in the end. Space now taken. They drawn out at the what? Just full blind pre-fire through his smoke. Finds that kill. Okay. Wild Oreo with a nice shot finishes off Yudotan.
Oh.
Finds Poppy as well. Things start getting a little bit more suspect now, as that is going to be again the showstopper is available, but Yeoman is just taking over the round. 3K for himself. And is he dropping down to try to see if he can get a bit more damage?
Oh
in?
my
It's a hell of a shot of Belter onto Ban. Push in the corner. Technically speaking, he does have a lockdown. I mean, he could just try to fully send this. Taps the spike and Crystal.
Almost cluster. क्या खेल रहा है Nizi?
2-11. Global Esports continue to run this back, but my God, every single round, it's just squeaky bum time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Yudotan there almost should have probably been dead. Zespi a little late on the trigger there. Did get one body shot into him. Yeah, and like you said, Yeoman just took over the round. Izzy really damn close to doing the same.
Listen, okay.
Now you're back into that operator for Crystal.
But look at this ult cycle that's coming up here for Team Secret.
This should be the round where they stop this.
One from the Nightfall. 2 away from the shadows. Decent ults on the other side. I mean, do have that pit for a post plant. That alone could certainly force out a lot of what Team Secret has.
Yeah, for sure, the lockdown you would expect if you know, everything kind of goes according to plan for Team Secret.
I mean, yeah, and you don't have an Armageddon to try to commit to it to destroy that.
Jump spot भारी पड़ गया.
Pit no longer a concern here in the round. There's a tap at the door. Drone going to be just chewed to bits there by the Nano Swarm. Rotation's already coming over here fairly quickly. This is going to be a bit of a delayed approach from Zesby. The slide forward, Udathon just trying to barrel stuff, but ends up getting gunned down. Envy at the top of the rope, able to find that kill. Showstopper going to be lobbed in. Yeoman now dead on the floor. Team Secret looking to try to bring this one to its end as Envy finds Ban. A 2v2 as the dust settles. The slow creep forward. Crystal grabbing the spike, swapping for a Vandal. Looks like he's going to try to stick around. Poppy, however, pivoting over. Crystal now potentially at risk.
Oh, okay.
Okay, drops the spike so the plant can come in, but Zesby is arriving. Hasn't been making a lick of noise. Zesby's able to find the kill. Crystal now having to sprint all the way in from main. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get there in time. Just running for it, covering fire over to the side of the Hunt, getting the reveal. Finds one, but he cannot get the other. It's absolute chaos. Nothing retained here for Team Secret, but they still get up to match point.
You'll take it any way you can get it for Team Secret. Oh my God, I mean, this is such a last-minute call here to go for the TP. I think just assuming that both were on A. But actually, Zesby, not anywhere near. They had gambled to send a player. And it worked, just barely. Heartbreaking there for Global Esports.
Hardly any money, but still, those critical ultimates available here for Team Secret to try to bring this one to an end. Global Esports now, no chance to try to just close this one out.
Look at this.
They're going to have to get it done in overtime, and they need still 4 rounds to try to make that happen.
भाई बच गया.
Not sure if that saw Nizzy or not.
It doesn't get the spot out from that position, but he might have actually seen him.
That's what I mean. Hard to say.
No suppress.
Yeoman's one away from the Nightfall. Zesby waiting right on the other side of this door. Man, does Envy spam on a orb tap there? Well, it doesn't matter. Yeoman's just scaling forward with the smoke in his face.
Backing away now. Wild Oreo, Sheriff in hand, playing here on B. Turret cleared out. It's jiggling the corner. Fight at the ready. Relay Bolt gets a stun onto him, but they can't scale because of this Molly here on the ground. Seas gets the grab. Pain Shell's going to be lobbed in. Goes a little bit deeper, so Poppy doesn't need really any damage at all. Pit now about to be in play. Lockdown can come through. Poppy spammed out a bit. Ton similarly down to 31. Yeoman able to find one. The push forward. The stun coming through, and Ban somehow still alive. Massacres 3. As Zesby is just trying to get something done. Yeoman's trying to knife him. Ends up getting cleaned up. Global Esports stick around here in the round. In this half, in this map, in this series, needing 3 rounds to take this to OT.
क्या मैच चल रहा है भाई?
You're able to hang on to the Nightfall as well for Yeoman. And just blasted.
Hey, let's go, guys.
Still hope.
Steadied.
Yeah, but still have a couple big ults. Wild Oreos.
They haven't used any of them.
No, I know. Just waiting for their moment. I mean, frankly, sometimes it's just been like either, you know, Wild Oreo dies early or Nizzy's in a spot where he can't really comfortably put it down where he'd be able to defend it and get much value out of it. Global Esports just continuing this early game strategy of sit the hell back. Make sure that Team Secret isn't barreling at him. Still though, all this KJ util back over towards A. See it change from round to round sometimes, but this is, yeah, really pretty similar setup to what we saw in the pistol round. There's another nano at the door. Turret's over, back by B. I assume that's facing the B main entrance.
Here.
Poppy just doing a little bit of investigating. And now they're going to group up. Now they're going to try to set up. Hit over Zespi all alone right now. He doesn't have much that he can delay with. Just the smokes and the paranoia.
Face your fear!
He gets hit.
Nightfall hits on the 2. Paranoia going to be traded. Zespi. TP's up into the corner, but there's the reveal. Dead to rights. Kill comes through. Envy fighting back for one before losing his life to Crystal's hand. Looks for a little bit more. Kelly S here. Does manage to find a kill on the Yeoman, giving the rest of his teammates the best possible opportunity. But given the 2v3, even with these ultimates, it's just likely going to be a bridge too far. I mean, if you could force an Armageddon out of Crystal, that would certainly be the best case scenario from here.
Comeback
Sports are going to continue on the to try to run this back. Is he trying to make this a little bit more costly as damage gets exchanged, and eventually Poppy comes away with the kill. 12 to 10. 2 more to go. Global Esports continuing to fight back.
What are we seeing here? This might be the time for the timeout. Call some kind of trap play or trick play here on this eco, and then talk about what you want to do on the final round to try to prevent overtime as Team Secret. I think that would be my assumption. But I mean, they've been starting to read the map really well, Global Esports. They're shooting well. I mean, yeah, it is Lotus. Yeah, it is attacker-sided, but you know, 10-2 should be well and good enough, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
And for it to collapse like this for Secret is starting to get stressful. Yeah.
I mean, even at this point, to get, you know, past that 11th round, when to get it up to match point, it was close. It was a struggle. And it came down to Crystal just not being able to get the spray onto the diffuser.
Oh, you're right. I mean, outside of the pistol in that round, they haven't found any others, so what do you do? Throw everything in the kitchen sink at him, I suppose. I mean, it looks like they're going to contest rubble early based on what I can see on the map. But Global Esports, just keep doing what you're doing. I think playing safe, playing passive in the early parts of these rounds is working out really nicely. You can dig back into those outlaws, which have been providing some nice value. Just, yeah, let them try to force the issue. That was close.
Man, trying to find the hit there. Kill not found. Zespi now playing forward. Bucky in hand. And you have to be reading this.
You've got to throw a prowler around this corner at some point.
If you're going to go for a push at all.
You would have to think that Yeoman's going to do that here.
Okay, or the self-drone.
Works too.
Looking to try to get the catch, and Yonatan is going to be able to go ahead and spray him out. Backpedal there from Kelly S. With Bucky not even going to be recovered, so doesn't have that as a possibility.
नेक्स्ट राउंड में सेट हो जाएगा भाई कितना कौन क्या है.
Make sure you've got some map control. Don't let Team Secret have any more of those tricky positions where they can catch you off guard. Real question is where's the next trap? Where's the next layer? Poppy just waiting on the backside. I think they might be looking to see if there's any more contact.
Red one lurk. It's like Nizzy. Yeah, it's just going to end up swinging forward.
30 seconds left.
Maybe thinking that things had been opened up. Wild Orion out, tucked into the corner. Orb going to be scooped up. Yonatan one away from having the ult on line. The Prowler. It goes in for the check. Fight going to be slapped down, but Wild Orion ping reveal. Kelly S doing incredibly well to be able to find 2 in that position. As a showstopper online.
भाई बाद में राउंड में 4 अल्टे ब्रो उनके.
Known to be a sheriff god in his own right. Would need to hit 3 incredible shots to bring this one to an end right here, right now. It's been spotted. Slide down towards Waterfall. Global Esports just not giving up any space, not really changing position much. Ban will be able to find him in the end.
Decider round, bro.
As we go into The last round here of regulation. Global Esports one away from taking this into overtime, but again, Team Secret, they've been holding on to these ultimates. And surely this is the moment, this is the time. The great fadeaway shot to try to bring this series to an end.
You have money, okay.
I mean, you would think so. Had to be what that timeout was all about. You know, what do you want to do with this showstopper? They've got it's bands up this time.
Overdrive popped here. Quickly take some
Are
space.
you doing
Yurton is just through the ringer. A lot of that is going to be the K. Still only goes up to 48, and he is now alone, stranded here, inside of the C site. He's offered up an open A site for the rest of his team to try to take, force them into a retake position. It's Wild Oreo.
Oh no!
Down. Yurton, what an insane kill! He's found a second. How has he got away with this?
Oh, bhai.
Just be able to find
Bro,
Crystal. The
heavy
Armageddon
comeback,
now no
huh?
longer going to be a concern here for them. The lockdown.
Heavy
can
comeback,
go in
bro.
for free.
3v3 retake.
3v3. Nizzy should just be sending this right here from the stairs. Drops it into position. No safety found here on the site. They're all going to be pushed out. Yeoman trying to fight forward. They're trying to clear it out. They're able to do lockdown now. Destroyed. The reface though.
Oh, bro,
the time is
no.
aplenty to defuse to come through. Overtime, not to be seen. My God, what a go of it Global has made, but they cannot give us the overtime. Team Secret, they will pick up that first map and they will close out the third and final. This series is theirs.
Oh boy, and you can see the relief here on Team Secret. Coach Meow had to be sweating bullets back there, thinking, surely not again, surely we don't take map one, we take map one.
भाई 3v3 retake जीतना था रे.
Hold on, oh my God. That was unbelievable.
Well, kind of figured that this one's going to be a wild ride. It got a little bit more wild than we could have anticipated, frankly.
बढ़िया खेला भाई, बढ़िया खेला.
How was Yurton coming away with two there?
I don't know.
It went down to like 14 HP on the entry.
And he shoots the showstopper out of the air, the rays out of the air.
Oh.
And just kind of
It is
gets
अच्छा
booked
खेला
into
भाई.
it. Probably saw the gun barrel sticking out of the Viper's pit. And could swing a little bit faster because for Wild Oreo there, he's just like, what in the world did I bump into?
Wow. A big sigh of relief and a well-earned victory here for the Team Secret boys. And we'll send it down now to the stage where Bella's going to be standing by with one of the players. We can hear from them
NTNT guys,
in the
NTNT.
interview.
चलो गाइस, इसी बात पे खत्म करते हैं आज की स्ट्रीम. मिलते हैं कल एक और वॉच पार्टी के साथ, शाम ने वैलोरेंट के साथ. बाय बाय.